Greetings everyone, Professor Prinny here, and today I'm here to play more of the Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Last time we went and did the latter half of the final chapter's first day, where we went under the Tyrell district to hunt down the remaining Almata, remnants. And turns out that all of those stragglers were being gathered around there by Kincaid. And thankfully enough, he decides to join us on this little expedition, even though he could just send in the Hercules units to finish things off. And honestly, it's a pretty lengthy dungeon. There's not really much talking until near the end, where we get to hear a lot more about what Van was like at Aramis and how he just decided to drop out pretty much before pretty much before he got into his third year, wasn't it? It was something like that. And he barely said anything to either Elaine or Kincaid, but yeah, that was pretty much it for their times in Aramis. Although I did just skip over the good times they had there. But yeah, Van just up and left almost without a word. And so we get to the remaining remnants of the Almata members down there and find one of the 72 demons from the Septian Church's scripture. Just lurking around there, causing fear to all those Almata members. And it seemed like it also caused a bit of fear with Van too. Although we don't know for why, but eventually we were able to defeat the first phase of it, and Reset just calls out like, oh hey, it's got a second phase as well. And the boss summons out some minions, and as that's going along, Elaine comes in, even though rushing back from Oracion. And so the group ends up splitting up with a few, where we had to select one character to join up with Van, and I chose Anya, so everyone else in our party had to deal with the regular enemies, while that one character we chose joins up with Van, Elaine, and Kincaid all in one team to defeat the boss. Which was a very cool moment, not gonna lie. These three friends just working together to defeat a greater enemy. And yeah, after that, they all have a party, pretty much without, pretty much with Van's consent, which is par for the course at this point. Inviting a lot of their acquaintances along for the ride. Everyone just hangs around in Montmartre for a while, so we have characters like Maxim there, we've got Prince Sharid, we've got Sao, we've got Risha. Yeah, just quite the colourful cast we've met throughout the course of the game. And while that's going on, Van, Elaine, and Kincaid just reconnect with each other on the rooftop. And they do hit a few sore spots here and there as well, especially with Elaine just asking why Van just left them. Although unfortunately we don't get a clear answer to that reason yet, unfortunately. Honestly, I'm sure it's a key plot point here. Like, there's definitely some sort of reason, but it might be related to everything that's going on with the Daybreak story thus far. So there's something within Van that's the issue. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, after that, it's pretty much the night shift, and the highlight of it was basically the only 4 SPG that was available during that period, where Van just has to solve a few riddles and go to these specific locations where Van is just given a multitude of gifts when he was traveling to each of those locations, before culminating into a sweet feast for him at the hotel in the Showdown district, which was, and it turns out the the requester for that 4 SPG was none other than pretty much all the people we've helped from that are in Edith right now. Through the course of the game, literally all those NPCs we've helped thus far, which was quite amazing to see, honestly. I actually cried during that moment. I'm starting to tear up again just thinking about it now, actually. Because that's easily one, that's just easily one of the best requests in the entire series. It's like all those efforts just culminating in that one moment for Van, where everyone just says thank you. Just thank you. It was led, the whole effort was led by none other than the, what was it? Dingo's editor-in-chief, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then he basically got in contact with Berzelia, the one kid that got kidnapped in that, and that we had to rescue her at the, what was it, the park? And she managed to use her connections to gather up pretty much as many people as she can. And yeah, managed to gather up all the NPCs, almost all the NPCs, I think. No, definitely all the NPCs from Edith that could come by and say thank you themselves. So yeah, that was a very sweet moment, and now all that's left is to continue the next day. Hang on a moment. Sure, am I recording? Yes, I am. I would be really saddened if this recap did not get into the main recording itself. Anyways, yep, we're going to continue, and we'll finally be starting the Revolution Festival, which, if I remember correctly, is a 3-day endeavor, so this is going to be a long ride. Yep, we'll just finish the nighttime activities and proceed onwards. The next 3 days leading up to the festival swept through like a whirlwind. Jeez, what you got there, Burgard? Though the trouble with Almata was recent, there was very little in the way of problems relating to them. Instead, most of Arkwright's solutions work consisted of subcontracted tasks and other modest requests. As if celebrations were already upon them, they found themselves rewarded with not just mirror, but food and other material gifts as well. Those, together with a gradual increase in decorations strewn about the city, made them keenly aware of the festival's approach. Each of Van's assistants also found themselves considering their respective futures in response to what he said. With all this in mind and more, it felt like the grand event was destined to become a turning point in their lives. The day approached with much suspense both at home and abroad, for what was to come following a memorial service set for Creil. Was the unveiling of the Republican Army's next generation of weapons. number of VIPs would soon descend upon the capital, ready to take part in moments both solemn and merry. But the night before the Revolution Festival had an early surprise in store. Oh great, trouble already? Well, everyone's shocked to some degree. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. C. Really? We're using the C code name again for the 3rd time? Really? Actually, who could be C at this point? Who do we know that? Okay, 7th Genesis is gonna activate during the Revolution Festival, so that's good to know. Although I'd be surprised if only Arkwright Solutions got that info, but we shall see. We shall see. Right, the 3rd of December. First District, Vantail Revolution Memorial Plaza. Are we actually gonna get to explore the Vantail District, today? Okay, even Rocksmith's come to visit now. Okay, actually, that shouldn't really be too surprising. Okay, well, we're just watching it from a live stream. Okay, it's almost 10 AM. Kept us waiting long enough. Just look at all the people. I spot Yume and a bunch of others too. I'm impressed you could pick her out from the crowd. Brendan, your other friends are there too, right? You sure you didn't want to tag along? Oh, yes, I think it was for the best that I didn't. With my position, I would have needed bodyguards if I had gone, unfortunately. And that message we received made me want to remain here that much more. Gotcha. I wish we knew who even sent the damn thing. Yeah, especially since they mentioned the Genesis, and one we don't have at that. All we have to go on is the name C. That name has been assumed by 2 people who made themselves known in the Empire in recent years. I do not believe either to be the one who sent that message, however. Yeah, I find it highly unlikely they'd be aware of that situation unless someone in their intelligence division and someone in the in the intelligence divisions over there having figured it out at some point. But I don't see why they'd need to warn us in that regard if they did know. The original was a terrorist responsible for triggering the Civil War over there, right? Then someone else used it after that. That is correct, but bear in mind that both of those matters are considered resolved. We have no reason to believe they would take up the name again. That being said, I'm certain that the alias must have been chosen through careful deliberation. Yeah, at this point, it's just symbolic of someone high profile keeping their identity a secret for whatever goddamn reason. But yeah, it's way overused now already. Yeah, now it's just a matter of figuring out if they're trying to help us or mess with us. But not like we got much to go on. We can't even say for sure it's someone whose name starts with a C. Which is a good point, because the previous person who took up the title, or the name even, their name started with an R. That's true. It could be anyone. Melchior's still at large, so hell, can't even write him off. Oh, there's Anya's dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 a.m., which means that the time has come. President Gramhart has arrived to make his speech.
Oh. There's Renee too. You know what? It'd be funny if it was Gramhart's warning. That gave that warning.
Lives in this great
it's a possibility.
Nation. I wish to thank you for gathering here today. I am Roy Gramhart. On this very day, 108 years ago, in the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, our ancestors made a choice. A truly remarkable choice. They chose to embrace equality, freedom, and love. They chose to stand against discrimination based on class and race. They chose to walk the long road ahead of them to build a utopia of peace. And that long winding road was the Calvardian Democratic Revolution, which changed the face of our country and the whole world forever. As both a fellow Calvardian and your 23rd president, I am forever grateful to the goddess above for the honor, the deep, profound honor, to be able to walk this road with you now. However, though I would love to proclaim this as a day of celebration alone, I, alas, cannot. For as we all know, our brothers and sisters from Creil village were taken from us at the hands of cowardly terrorists.
Did I hear a slight sniffle from Gramhart there?
The people of Creil shared our
sniffle.
ideals and dreams. We walked the same path hand in hand, but they were cruelly ripped from our grasp. Despite this great loss, we moved forward, and all of you cooperated with the recent emergency declaration. Thanks in no small part to your assistance, we were able to eliminate the criminal organization that was responsible for this heinous act. Though I realize that will never bring back the lives that have been lost. As this country's commander-in-chief, I am deeply ashamed that I let such a tragedy happen under my watch. Let us mourn the people of Creil. I will lead us in prayer. O Adios, Arusha, Heavenly Mother, we pray that you will watch over these lost souls and return them to the Radiant Land.
At this time, the Edith Cathedral Choir will be singing a hymn, followed by a statement from Archbishop Jerome.
Creil sounds like it must have been a truly beautiful place. It was. It's where a close friend and someone I owe a lot to passed away. I've done some filming there in the past. It's hard to believe I'll never see that same scenery ever again. As long as we do not forget them, they will continue to live on. Both the people who lived there and the places in which they lived. I hope you're right. I'd like to believe that too. I feel the same way, but even if we do forget, they won't be gone forever. Everyone who lives leaves a mark on others and their surroundings. That gets passed down whether people are aware of it or not. And, well, we've got simulation data from when we did that one reset connection. Man, You think so? I couldn't have put it better myself. Still, your dad's some wordsmith, huh? I almost found myself getting won over by all that stuff he was saying. You really think so? That's what I was gonna say. Your dad is awesome. He's super cool. I feel like I could trust him with anything. That sounds like a suspicious part of him, to be honest, but who knows? Like, I'm still a little 50-50 on that. Like, I know he could get in touch with Ouroboros on his own. Well, okay, not on his own. He definitely had some help with that, but so he's got something up his sleeve at least. Whether it's gonna help us or not, it remains to be seen. Not to mention that face. If he ever wanted to jump to the political ship, he could get work as an actor in no time flat. Even his voice carries well. Talk about hitting the lottery. Rocksmith fits my image of a politician a lot more, but no one could deny how talented your dad is. Like Aaron said, I could feel myself being roped in by his act. Sorry. I shouldn't have put it like that. You don't have to apologize. I understand how you feel, to tell you the truth. Oh. He certainly is a man without equal, in a different sense from President Rocksmith. I believe we're about to get another glimpse of just how, too. The morning's at an end, which means it is time for the grand unveiling.
That was a wonderful ceremony. Thank you, Archbishop.
Oh wait, this new weapon might be using the 7th
ladies
Genesis
and gentlemen
even.
of the choir as well. The road to success is paved with hardship, and the road this nation has walked has not been without its challenges. Those challenges include our long-standing conflict with the Empire, the economic crises of recent years, and even that wretched cult that existed in our country until 10 years prior.
Some of their remnants have just changed their names, unfortunately.
And there are challenges that lie ahead, including the terrorism that has infested our nation and the discrimination that is outlawed in our charter. If we glance outside our borders, we will notice that the seeds of war are being planted. And if we look beyond the horizon, we will see that the desertification in the east is creeping westward. Open your eyes. These problems can be ignored no longer. We, as the leading power on the continent, must face them and overcome them. Take the founders of our revolution, for instance. They confronted their challenges head-on and actualized their ambitions. Sheena Dierk, Auguste Alden, Aramis Gainsborough, and Olga Atkinson surmounted every obstacle that barred their way. And we will do the same. We must stand united as we move into tomorrow as one. But to forge a path ahead, we need not only strength of will, but also strength of arms. That brings me to today's big announcement. We have given our glorious Calvardian military a number of much-needed improvements.
Well, okay, one of the few things is the mechs.
Allow me to unveil the future.
Oh, okay, tanks, sure.
First, we have our next-generation Sheddar tanks. They will replace our antiquated invasion models. These tanks will leave the ones used in the Empire firmly in the dust. They are twice as fast and equally as durable. The main cannon's raw power measures up to theirs, and they are capable of firing nearly 3 times the distance. Next,
Okay, new
we
airships
have an
too.
entirely new addition to our military. The Ix Alba series of aerial cruisers.
Oh yeah, and Marduk was helping with those too.
They are 120 arge long, which places them between our battleships and mid-sized airships in size. They are equipped with highly advanced weaponry, and their cutting-edge control systems allow them to conduct operations with complete autonomy. Based on our recent field tests, we have concluded that even one of these cruisers can dominate an entire squadron of Imperial airships.
This is all sounding like Gramhart's planning to go to war with the Empire again or something.
And last, but certainly not least, I will introduce you to a new class of weaponry.
Aren't those...
Robots from the Empire?
They may remind you of the Empire's Panzer Soldats that were unleashed upon the world 4 years ago. However, these weapons are far superior, and they are based on an entirely different design philosophy. We call them assault frames.
And the assault frames are supposed to be
Their control
supposed to be
systems
autonomous.
utilize Zypha technology, which maximizes their performance and strengthens their output, mobility, and reaction speed. Their potential is limitless. Not even the Empire's latest Panzer Soldat models can compare.
Our military is doing so great.
How wonderful.
Long live the Republic!
We love President Grandma to power.
It goes without saying that power must always be used responsibly. We've learned that lesson from the Empire's past transgressions.
So who's Gramhart targeting then with these?
I swear to you today that we will not use our military as an unwieldy instrument of conquest and bloodshed. Instead, it shall serve as a firm, yet flexible tool that can respond to any situation or crises that may arise.
I guess just being a deterrent is fine
It is
enough
my
on its
belief
own.
that the weapons you have seen today will help us build a better road for our future. Thank you all for listening. I believe I have talked for long enough. Glory to the Republic. May the goddess bless us all. Now, go out and enjoy the festival, and spend this joyous day with those you hold dear. Let us make this a celebration to remember.
That was certainly overwhelming. Even if we've already seen the airships and the AFs, yeah. Right. I didn't expect him to roll them out in such dramatic fashion, though. Definitely a grand display of power, for sure. He appears to have made full use of all of Marduk's evaluations of them. This is my first time seeing them, so I'm more than a little blown away right now. Oh yeah, you weren't with us when we saw some of them in Basel.
This marks the end of the ceremony. Some of the new weaponry revealed will be on display in the Revolution Plaza. Visitors are also reminded that the area around the presidential building will remain closed to the public.
Dad? Like, there's no way those aren't going to be put to use anytime soon. Anyways, okay, new music for the season. Sweet. Anyway, now that the big speeches are over, it's time to get on to what we planned. We'll spread throughout the city while checking for 4 SPGs on the bulletin boards. Sounds good. We'll also be keeping an eye out for any signs of the 7th Genesis, even if we shouldn't dedicate too much of our energy to that. Yeah, there's still a chance that message was a prank, but better safe than sorry. I wish my affairs hadn't ended up casting such a shadow over what should be a happy day. Oh, come on, you're just being silly. Tell me about it. I'd be more nervous not being in the loop on what's going on at this point. We want to be involved. Besides, I'm all for everyone enjoying the festival. Only me and one other person need to actively patrol. Just, if you notice something out of the ordinary, anything at all, you let us all know. That's vital. Understood. We'll be on the lookout. My nose might not be as good as yours, but there's no way I'd miss trouble brewing. Understood. I'll always be available to switch in if I am needed. Same can be said for me. Should you need a hand, I will always be here. I appreciate it. Select one additional member to accompany Van. The character can be swapped out from the desk in Van's office at any time. Okay, okay. Oh, only one person could go with Van. Okay. Alright, who do we chill out with in the festival with? Oh, that's a little tricky, actually. Because I kind of like everyone here. You know what, let's bring along Aaron for the ride. Looks like Victor's back already. Paulette and Yume must still be out enjoying the festival. Wonder if that loser race car driver's with them too. It sure felt like sparks were flying at the party. I kinda have mixed feelings about that, but I guess it ain't my call to make. Alright then, let's get to work. More like time to play till we drop. Right, since this is a festival, there's probably a lot of new stuff to buy, so we're gonna check out the shops again for sure. Right, you gotta welcome the new year right. Now's the time to celebrate and shake off all the baggage from the year before. Oh, you've changed your tune, haven't you? You sound nice for once. She gets like this around the holiday season. Maybe it means something different to her generation. I don't know. This year, I've got a new flavor. Rainbow candy. Rainbow candy? Give me a dozen. Stat. Sweet tooth as always. And honestly, I don't be surprised if she's happy because she'll get more sales during holiday season, you know.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Okay, rainbow candy and a new issue of the Tyrell Times. A special issue, no doubt.
Stay out of
okay.
trouble now.
Right, let's have a read then. It's quite short, considering this is in the middle of the... early on in the month. Anyways. Revolution Festival okay, let me start that again. Revolution Festival Special. Congratulatory messages from foreign dignitaries. Spirits were high this morning as the memorial services for Creil Village and the presidential speech commemorating the 108th anniversary of the revolution were well received by the citizens. We hope all of our readers will be able to enjoy the second half of the festivities with their loved ones. Heads of state and diplomats from across Zemuria offered kind words of celebration on this memorable occasion. We'd like to share a few examples of their messages with you here. I would like to congratulate the Republic wholeheartedly for overcoming this terrible tragedy and holding this Revolution Festival without incidents. The Republic and our Principality are longtime allies, and as we move together toward the future, with even more diverse economic and cultural interactions, I am confident we can overcome any difficulty we face while sharing equally in the bounty of our diverse cultures and growing wealth. Once again, on behalf of Grand Prince Salman, I pray for Adios' eternal blessing on the Republic. Principality of Elsame, Royal Representative Crown Prince Sharid. I would like to offer our heartfelt congratulations on this 108th anniversary of the birth of the Republic, as well as condolences for the victims of the brutal terrorist attack. While it is true our countries have had some unfortunate misunderstandings in the past, I truly believe we can build a new, forward-looking relationship and work together toward our mutual future. The reason I believe this so strongly is, through our difficulties of the last few years, I feel I have learned anew what love for this world is, and I believe the Republic and Empire can share the pricelessness of this love together. Once more, I pray for the love and many blessings for Calvert, first Prince of the Empire of Erebonia. Not even giving the name. Really? Not even putting Oliver's name down. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for this Revolution Festival, remembering our own declaration of autonomy 80 years ago. I can understand the pride the citizens of Calvert feel on this day as they commemorate the revolution that earned them their rights and their republic's status as a modern country. In many areas, such as those of social organization and technology, the Republic is the best model we have here in Crossbell. I look forward to stepping into a new era, arm in arm with Calvert. Crossbell government representative. Most likely, it's probably, who is it? Great! Name escaping my mind. Fun stuff. It's, Speaker McDowell, or most likely. Anyways, let's continue. Special, the new weapons finally revealed. Just what is this AF on center stage? Following the president's speech in the morning, the Republican Army finally unveiled its newest weaponry. The sound of motors, coupled with the awed voices rising from the crowd at the sight of the refined, gallant silhouettes of the weapons, rang out as a powerful testament to the national pride of the citizenry and the dependable strength of the military. But which of these new weapons attracted the most attention? Many impressive presentations were held that stoked the pride of the citizens of a country known for its horrible automobiles, such as the new tank model which, despite being wheeled rather than treaded, can easily match up to the Empire's heavy tanks in both defense and firepower. However, the real star of the show appears to have been the assault frames, AF. Though, at a glance, they may resemble the Panzersoldaten of the Empire, their design philosophy appears to be completely different. While Panzersoldaten were developed to mimic human combat on the grand scale by using larger versions of normal weaponry for combat, the AFs were intended, right from the moment of conception, to connect with Zypher combat ordnance. In terms of mobility, this means the pilot of an AF can rely on the immense calculating power of their Zypher to execute movements that are beyond the capabilities of a Panzersoldat. Beyond this, complete use of the Zypher's capabilities will enable high-level information sharing between units and real-time coordination, leading some to believe it will revolutionize troop operations in the future. What we do know is that the use of AFs will allow Republican troops to utilize high-level tactics the Empire's Panzersoldaten could never hope to achieve. While many details about the AFs have yet to be released to the public, what we can say is that from what we've already seen, these are truly next-generation weapons that will completely change the face of war. Once the Republican Army begins to make full use of these weapons, they are sure to become a revolutionary army of the future with unshakable convictions and power. If I had to say, I think on a, if it was single combat, I think the Soldats might still have an edge, although that's considering they use their unique or specialized ones. Although to be fair, we don't know what progress the Empire's made with their Soldats right now. I mean, considering the fact, well, Green's got that new one from during Reverie. So yeah, the Empire is sure to be cooking as well, but that remains to... well, for now it seems like Calvert is just ahead in general. Culture, Esprit Cinema bringing back the greats. Here at Esprit Cinema, we invite you to take a look back on some of the greatest films of 1208 in limited revival showings. Enjoy the true spirit of the Revolution Festival with Gloria, Dawn of the Revolution, based on the true story of Sheena Dirk, Mother of the Revolution. Or join the throngs of viewers who flooded our cinema to catch Golden Blood, the most watched film of the year. But this revival isn't just about the big names. We'll also be showing plenty of hidden gems from throughout the year. Perhaps one of them will resonate in your heart even more than the popular hits. If one of these cinematic pieces slipped you by this year, why not stop by and catch it? Oh cool, so there's a catch-up moment here for people who've missed this stuff. Anyways, shops first before we check out what's going on with everyone.
What's on the menu?
Okay, nothing
Hey,
new
you're
with
out
Bob
there.
Smart, unfortunately. Daswani's hanging out with his family. That's sweet.
You guys buying something too, or what?
Oh, hey, Eddie. What's up? Actually working. Wow. What's up? What's up? Come get ya. Ah. You? Yo, my sweet tooth's tingling. You got yourself a stand now? It's you. No, it's just like a street vendor sort of thing. Don't lump me in with the rest. I'm saving up money so I can finally move out of that old hag's house. Give her some peace and quiet, I guess. Aw, ain't that cute. He's got a bit of good left in him after all. What? It's not like that. Shut up. Yeah. Hey, can I get 2 bags, please? Hey, you even listening? No.
What's it gonna be?
Food now. Oh, great. We're still getting recipes now? Anyways, don't mind if I do.
Come again.
Thank you very much, Eddie.
Oh, looking is always free, you know.
Right, nothing new in
Come back
Newberry.
for more anytime.
There is a 4SPG here, but we will get to it in a bit.
Ah, welcome. I hope to see you again.
No, Flower Shop's got nothing new.
What do I do?
I doubt the vending machines would have anything new. Although, I would be surprised if I end up regretting that.
Thanks
We'll
for
see,
stopping
though.
by.
Anyway, Stanley, you got
Do
stuff
you
that's new?
know what you want?
No.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Oh, hello. Okay, I missed some stuff. Rainfall and Mishy in boots. Well, we've still got a few. We
I
still
hope to
haven't
see you
checked
again.
out the cinema yet, so we don't need to get them from here.
Ask me anything. Really.
Okay,
Hope
wait, why am I
to
here at the orbital
see you
station?
again
Yeah,
soon.
okay, so a quick note. I did spend a bit of the time after the previous stream to sort out everyone's ordnance earlier. But I'll get to that when we get to it. Actually, wait, while we're here, how's the family doing? You see, Curtis, your papa got to where he was by working long and hard, just like you're studying. But I can't say for certain that doing so brought me happiness. It distracted me from my family. From you. So, I don't want you to follow in my footsteps. Huh? What? There's only a month and a half until the entrance exam. What am I supposed to do? I can't just stop now. That's not fair. Come on, Mom. You agreed, don't you? Oh, well, honey, I'm not so sure myself. I owe you an apology. After talking with some friends, I realized I was much too pushy about your studies. I think it might be best if you decide what you want for yourself. I know it's a lot to ask, but it's clear that I haven't been helping you. What? You too? What the hell? Well, they're finally having their much-needed talk, at least. So yeah, the family's actually on the up and up this time, at least.
On my way.
Alright, what about the Riverside shops?
I always love the festival.
Can we check out Blue Score? I didn't check it last time. Oh wow, okay, Blue Score is open.
Hey there. What'll it be?
See ya.
Hey, no, don't need. Hey, we've got everything from blue score. Bermotti.
Well, if it isn't Van.
And dear, you've got perfect timing. Uh-huh. What's gotten into you? Why do you look like... Oh, joy! Well, no wonder Bermotti's worried. What kind of hell did we just walk into? Yeah, this is a very powerful trio. Hey, Arkwright, been a lonely 10 days since I last saw you. Thanks a bunch for everything, including you handling the game. Took you long enough, man. Long enough my ass. What are you doing? You planning on seeing the Revolution Festival off with a bang? Cause that's all you get with these two here. I think there's a misunderstanding here. It hurts to hear something like that from a former pupil of mine. You should already be aware that Marduk's taking part in the weapons reveal. Well, at least you're relatively reasonable. But the bar is pretty damn low when you're drinking with this guy, so maybe don't judge me for getting a little jumpy here. Only relatively? You're making it sound like he's some kind of deadly chemical that only turns into a threat when making contact with the wrong catalyst. Yeah, you'd know a lot about that, Harwood. But don't you find that one funny, Arkwright? Stop being so smug about it when you're the damn catalyst! Calm down, Van. While Marduk's chief of security is one thing, having one of the organization's highest-ranking members here, you appearing publicly is certainly a problem for maintaining order. Oh, you know what? It could be Harwood that's warning us. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. Or it would be, normally. So then... I'll be upfront with you. We came to an agreement of sorts with a certain someone. It's a short thing, no real meaning in the long run, but I wouldn't dare overstep my bounds this time. And that agreement included giving you the hint you needed to destroy A over in Arasion. So, even Ouroboros is currently under the government's strings, huh? Yeah, hint alright, and barely at that. Yeah, it was. You don't owe me for it, by the way. It was just a matter of who knew more about A at the time. What kicked off their mad death game with that incomplete nuclear weapon as a toy. And how they managed to assemble the crew they did in just 20 short years. Rounding, of course. Okay, man, to your own horn if you want to. Oh man, is there nothing you want to try turning into poison? Or as I see it, you're just as bad as the one that brought the Empire's great twilight. Oh, not at all. I don't think I'm as amazing as all that. Besides, give or take about half of what I said was just a bluff. What? What he's trying to say is that they weren't the only people with control of the situation. The CID, Heiyue, two of the church's factions, the Bracer Guild, and even Ikaruga and Marduk had influence over that situation. That is the influence these organizations were able to exert outside the scope of the game. The result of their fair judgment is this, a convenient blind eye. What with that being said, our agreement will only last until the end of the festival. Got it. Of course, I've been in and out of the Blacklight District for a while, so it's more of a formality than anything. So come on, Kamshin, spectacled sadist, drink up and enjoy. We've got the winner of the game here after all. Thanks for picking up the tab, Arkwright. Now bottoms up. I'm going to what? Oh well, in that case, there's no reason to hold back. They already emptied a 30-year-old vintage Rabelais, But that's okay, dear. I'll just add it to your tab. Wow, of course, without Van's permission. Of course. Screw that noise! To the point where Van would even pick a fight with
What
the
are you in
three
the
of
mood
them.
for?
Come back
Just
and
to
play soon.
not pick up the tab there. Alright, there's a blue exclamation mark on the bridge. We'll get to that once we check out
Take
the...
as long as you need.
Oh, guilty taco. Okay, there is something new.
I'll be waiting for you.
So, what's this guy about? It's been a while since I last came to a Revolution Festival. Seeing this river makes me wish I could drop a line in. Oh wait, here's the fishing guy we met at, Long Lie. But I guess it'd be a darn waste of a trip if I just cooped myself up with my rod and fished the whole time. This might be the perfect chance to catch a movie. Been a while since I saw one of those. I don't have all the time in the world though. I could probably watch a film or two in the time it'd take me to decide which one to watch. Pretty sure this guy's from Long Lie. I get you, old-timer. Hard enough to pick a movie as is, but film festivals crank that up to a whole different level. Well said, lad. But if it gets late enough, the only real choice is Golden Blood Director's Cut. If you catch my drift. Ah, lecherous are we? Please stop whispering, it already sounds bad enough without you doing that. I digress. Always a good idea to keep up with trends. You'd be surprised by what you can learn from them. A veritable mirror of the world. If you think about it, it's a duty to expose yourself to even the hottest summer blockbusters. But alas, if only I had unlimited time to see everything coming out. I can at least peruse all the upcoming movie brochures before I make a pick. If you have any on you, would you mind sharing them with me? A few will do just fine. Let's see, how about a dozen? A dozen? That's a whole lot more than just a few. I get what you're after though. I'm a Spriggan by trade, so I can get this figured out for you. For a price. Oh, believe me lad, I'm well aware. Ain't gonna fleece you for them. I'm ready to pay for them fair and square. So if you're feeling up for it, how about getting those brochures together for me? Ah, so is this this game's version of the collectible books then? Yeah, that would make sense. So this guy's got some Zemurian ore on him or something. You got it, boss. Alright, so we go back to that guy once we get the brochures. Although, wait a moment. How many do we have right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we need 2 more. Oh, shoot. Wait. Oh, we missed one because we can only see watch movies once at a time. Oh, great. Huh. Wait, then it's basically impossible to watch all the movies in one playthrough then? That's a little strange.
Come again.
Oh wait, Silver Will on the radio? Heck yeah. Alright, anyways, shops first, as per usual.
What are we
we'll
waiting
check the
for?
Orbital Cafe first this time.
I can handle any maintenance.
No new drivers, no new plugins.
I'm ready to help whatever you need.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
No new items down here, but what about the
Do you have any
cafe itself?
preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Okay, nothing. Nothing.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Nothing new
It's been
at
a
the general
pleasure.
store. There's usually nothing new in
anything
the
catch your eye?
pharmacy, but just in case, nothing
I hope
new.
I see you again.
Any new weapons?
I take pride in all my merch.
Oh wait, there actually is new weapons. Okay,
We hope you
I'll
enjoy
buy
shopping.
these once I figure out who I should give the ultimate weapon to. From the looks of things, we'll be able to complete the brochures anyway by buying them at the Orbital Factory in...
You better take good care of it.
what was it? Old Town.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Okay, there's new gifts.
We await
sure,
your
thank
next
you very
visit.
much. How about the roof? Is there anything new with the stalls out here?
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Nope, nothing new. Okay, next up, the Tyrell district.
What are we waiting
Just
for?
in case, as per usual. Although, really, the items around here have never really changed much at all.
Please step on up. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Okay, there's actually a new recipe.
We await your next visit.
Yeah, good thing I checked, huh?
Thank you for walking into my life.
There is also a Force PG here too. Yeah, we'll get to those in a bit.
I hope to see you again.
This feels great.
Do you know what you want?
Okay, thank you for the mooncake and the yellow dragon tea.
I hope to see you again.
What about the stalls around here?
How about hey there? What'll it be?
Oh, yep, there's something new. Churros.
See ya.
How about hello? Thanks for shopping.
No new ice cream, though. Right, time for the Seyden district.
my way.
Starting off with the hotel.
Do you need something?
Nothing.
Please come
new.
again.
What about the stall at the back?
Gonna eat some? Hey, welcome.
Nope, nothing new this time. But I have separate masses to get rid
Thanks,
of too.
pal.
And finally, the boutique.
Welcome to Erland. We have full confidence in our
Oh wow,
product.
there's just a lot of gifts.
We await your next visit.
Alright, there we go. Blacklight as well, just in case.
What are we waiting for?
What will it be? I'll be seeing you.
Yep, nothing new in that store. How about you, Yamai?
I've got some fine wares for sale.
Got the classic coin,
Best come and go.
but...
I've got some fine wares for sale. Best come. I've got some fine wares for sale. Best come again soon.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hey, these weapons are the same as the ones from up
We
top.
await your next visit.
Hello. Thanks for shopping.
Nothing new at the pub down here.
What'll you have today? Thanks
That's
for
just
coming.
proverbs. Don't need any more of those for the time being.
Strange posse you're running with.
Hang on, where were the other stores? Right, right around here.
Boss is gonna yell at you. What'll it be? Come again.
Okay, nothing new with this guy. How about
Ooh,
the...
you look dangerous. I'd better
No.
see you again.
Seriously?
Hey, all my stuff is to die for. See you later.
Okay, nothing new with Blacklight. Oh, and we can explore the Van Tail district now. Sweet. Let's see. The only shop
Off we
around
go.
here was on the Andalucia, wasn't it? I'd be surprised if there's something new,
Welcome to
even though
Andalucia. Looking to
we
buy
just
something?
visited it yesterday
See you again.
in-game. Okay, there's a few stalls outside the front of the...
You're gonna get a tummy.
Aramis too.
What'll you have today?
Wait, this isn't too much of a surprise actually, considering
Thanks for coming.
they were preparing for this in the first place. Oh, and
Hello.
Chino's still chilling out here.
Thank you.
Although, unfortunately, her menu is not expanded. We might get a cutscene when we land in Van Tail, so I think we'll go ahead and... Actually, you know what? Let's do the requests first this time, because they're all optional. So let's start off with whatever's going on in the Tyrell district. Then we'll go to talking to everyone. Yeah, we go chill out and do the extra stuff first, and then we'll do the mandatory stuff. So, let's start off with... Yeah, okay, requests first, then connections, then cinema, and then do the mandatory stuff. Right. We need to go
Taking off
to
now.
the Tyrell Times. That's the closest place.
Alright.
Okay, for the kids. There's something I'd like to request of you as a fellow lover of sweets. I'm currently at the Macmillan Cafe, so if you have time, come on down. Oh, I'm sure I didn't expect us to get a job from Odette, though. Can't say I'm not intrigued. Definitely want to hear about that one. So Agnes' friends learned how to use the 4SPG system, huh? Anyways, they're upstairs. Oh, even Agnes is involved. Oh, hello there. Good to see you. Long time no see. I guess it's been about 3 days? I take it you're working as a two-man team as you make your way around the festival. Nice to see you. Glad to see you're doing something worthwhile, I guess. We're just helping out how we can. You guys out on your own patrol as student council or something? Yeah, there are a lot of Aramis students around town today, so it's important for us to be around. Got to make sure nobody's having too much fun and causing any trouble out there, after all. Not that I need to explain it to you, of all people. I'm sure you were in my shoes back in the day. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, right. I forgot you were on the student council 8 years ago. Could have fooled me. Hey, yep. And he and the others gave us some big shoes to fill. Anyway, we're all just taking a short break after breaking off to do our whole patrol. Did you happen to see the 4SPG I left you? Sure did. Never thought I'd answer a call from you. Seeing as you're all together, I think I can guess what you guys want from me. Let's get straight to business. Albert, you start. Me? Why do I have to go first? Anyway, it's about our plans for next month. We've decided to put on a small event as Aramis students to celebrate the upcoming year. We're planning on having a meetup with the children living in the Arbor district. Officially, the school is framing it as a way for us students to make a contribution to the area. But it's also intended to be a therapeutic for the kids, too, seeing as things have been so unusual. One thing we want to do is hand out treats for those kids to hopefully enjoy. And what better way to decide than round up what's for sale around town and try them out? That's where we come in, huh? Yep. When I asked Agnes for her thoughts, she insisted she wanted to handle it as a work assignment. Which is fine by me. I always wanted to post at least one 4SPG at some point. I'm sorry, Van. I couldn't resist offering. Of course. We don't expect you to help us for free. You're more than welcome to sample any sweets you decide to bring back to us. Pretty great, right? You'll get to eat lots of delicious sweets all on the school's mirror. Odette, you shouldn't put it like that. I mean, where's the lie? As much as it pains me to admit, I guess there's no denying my weakness are all but public knowledge at this point. Regardless, lucky for you kids, I do have some time to spare, so... Of course, we're taking it! Agnes has been such a good assistant at work, I don't mind helping her friends out as a favor. Oh, wonderful! That's great to hear! Thank you so much, Van. I don't know how much help I'll really be, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, hush. You know as well as the rest of us that your knowledge and passion for these things is practically unmatched. Just go around to different outlets and bring back some samples that look good to you. That's not too much of an ask to a connoisseur like you, is it? You're one of the ones putting on that whole event. Shouldn't you tag along? I'd love to, but I really would, but I need to hammer out some other details with Ren and Albert here, so I'll have to stay behind. I'll leave it up to Agnes to assist you in choosing. I know she won't steer us wrong. Well, I suppose that settles it. You okay pitching in, Agnes? Sure, I don't mind. I'd be happy to join you. Besides, we can use this time to keep patrolling around town. Alright, I'll come fetch you again once we find a good stopping point on our end. I doubt it's gonna take that much time either way. Okay, I'll be waiting here in the meantime. Okay, it is only possible to begin For the Kids quest after making Agnes the accompanying character. Okay, we need to switch out to Agnes. Alright then, can we just do it from here? No, okay. We'll grab Agnes first then. Oh great, are we gonna have to do this for all the requests?
On my way.
Great, we have to go back to Arkwright Solutions every time to swap out.
Off we go. Hey there.
We'll just swap back to Aaron afterwards. Now to figure out which shops we ought to visit. Let me think. Off the top of my head, there are 2 spots in Tyrell we should hit up. Beyond that, Old Town, Station Street, and Ober each have their own outlet also worth visiting, so 5 places in total. Great! I knew you'd have no problem coming up with places to check. I can't wait to see what amazing stuff you bring back to us. What she said. Good luck, I guess. Stay safe out there, Agnes. Thanks, Albert. See you guys soon.
Time to start working. Did you know?
Right, so 2 here in the Tyrell district. So there's at least the ones outside, the stores outside of the cinema. Okay, I guess just this one here.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, I've got just the thing for you. It's my latest item, Mini Churros. I'm debuting them here at the Revolution Festival. Mini Churros? What makes yours so special? Everybody likes a good churro, right? They're tougher than donuts, crispier, and have that sweetness that just floods your mouth with every bite. Adults can eat them just fine, but a lot of kids can't finish them in one go. I thought about what I could do to solve that problem, and that's how my miniature ones were born. After all, nobody should have to miss out on having a good churro if they want one. Now they can have them in just the size they want. That's very noble of you, wanting to spread the joy of churros however you can. I applaud your effort. They do sound like they could be a hit with the kids at least. Let's pick some up and bring them back to the others to consider. Why does Van look pained there? It's like, shouldn't he be happy with that? Okay, I'm pretty sure there were mooncakes from the shop here when we,
Can we talk?
Checked out the shops. They're not really meant for kids, but would you consider offering them some mooncakes? They're pretty small and easy to eat, plus I imagine they'd enjoy the red bean filling since it's sweet. Mooncakes do have this sublime sweetness to them that goes perfectly with Eastern tea. A lot of people even buy them as gifts, don't they? Oh yeah, a lot of the Chinatown shops I see usually have like a bunch of mooncakes almost every day, if anything. That's right, they certainly make for good business. In fact, there's a custom in the East where people will get together with family and close friends and admire the moon as they eat them. Not that there's any one wrong or right way to enjoy them, of course. That's neat, so they can even serve as an opportunity for the kids to learn about another culture. We'd love to buy some so we can taste test them. Hey, where else? There was the Ober district, so Andalucia we go.
Taking off now.
Welcome to Andalucia Patisserie.
Let me ask you something.
If you're looking for something perfect for children, might I suggest our macarons? They're one of our seasonal flavors. We make them with the freshest strawberry jam since those are in season now. Our shop's pride. Oh yeah, that crunchy delight as you bite down on it. Your mouth suddenly being flooded by that sweet and tangy cream filling. Oh, I can almost taste it. Ha! Good to see you haven't changed a bit. Macarons aren't that expensive either. I think they're pretty affordable for little kids. I think you sold me on them already. Can we get some macarons, please? We'll get one for everyone to try them. Man, I've never actually tried macarons myself. I mean, I've seen them in a few sweet shops, but I've never actually bought some for myself. And the last place was Station Street or Riverside, was it? It was Riverside, I'm pretty sure.
Off we go.
But which shop? Oh wait, the top post. Oh wait, no, it's a request here. Never mind, wrong place.
Off we go. I can't wait to see the stalls.
Okay, down here at the general foods.
Can we talk?
Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. I have a particular snack I stocked up a surplus of in preparation for the festival. They're called honey glazed pretzels. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. And they're very popular over in Crossbell. Have you heard of them? I have. They're a kind of bread shaped, like a knot, right? But I've never had the chance to try one. I believe they're originally Erebonian, actually. They wound up in Crossbell, where honey and eastern spices were added to the mix, and bam! Something totally unique. And there goes their stomachs. Could we take a few of them off your hands to go as a sampler?
I don't know.
Okay, that's everything. No? There's more.
Then let's head over.
Oh right,
You
the
guys buying something
chestnuts.
too? What's it gonna be? Huh. Come again.
Let me ask you something.
Don't get me wrong, you've got good taste coming to me for roasted chestnuts. Are you really sure those kids will like these? Well, I don't see why not. The kids around here love them. I guess, but they're not like a special occasion kind of thing, you know? Give the chestnut glacé a try. Those might be more up your alley. Oh wow, I didn't realize you were selling those too. We'll gladly take some for our taste testing then. Wow, look at you, Eddie, playing the part of professional salesman for once. I'm legit impressed. Just shut up! I wasn't asking you. Okay, we visited all the stores we planned on. We've also got plenty of things to try. Shall we head back to Odette?
You guys buying something?
Nope, we're not here to buy anything. Tyrell, up to the Macmillan
Off we
Cafe.
go.
Please step on up.
Did you know?
Oh great, you're back! Thanks for going to all that trouble. Judging from the bags you brought, it looks like you've brought quite a bit back for us to try. We've had a lot of good luck. Van was on cloud 9 the whole time. Why wouldn't I be? You tell me I get to indulge in some quality sweets on the job completely for free? Course I'm gonna be all about that. Huh. Well, I'm glad somebody had fun. Now, Albert, we're his clients. That's not how we should act. Anyway, enough talking. Let's dig into those samples and see if they're up to snuff. With the manager's permission, the group retrieved the samples from the bags and got to eating the ones that suited their fancy. They're all fantastic. Any one of them would make for a perfect morning tea snack. I know it's so hard to choose. I know. It's so hard to choose which to go with. What do you think, Odette? Have any preferences? Sorry, give me a sec. Don't talk with your mouth full. You come from a decent family, don't you? That was like a spa day for my taste buds. I was totally right to bring you in, Van. Your insight into these things is crazy good. When it comes to both looks and taste, really, I think the kids will be completely happy with most any of them, so... let me guess, let's go with all of them? Why limit ourselves to just one kind of treat? Let's bring them a bunch. Oh, that's a great idea. I can enjoy mixing and matching different ones together. We could even pack them inside different bags so they won't know what they get until they open it. Kinda like a lottery. Oh great, Albert. Really? You're involving a gacha in this? Really? The one sin in this request, I see. You kids sound pretty pumped up about this already. New Year's is still a bit ways off, you know. Naturally, planning events is just as fun as putting on the actual events themselves. That was a fantastic idea, Odette. I'm glad you suggested it. Thank you. We'll even have to think carefully about which ones to actually buy and how much. And I guess we need to talk to the treasurer to make sure we budget things carefully. True. Plus, we should also work out on figuring how many people are going to be taking part in the event in the first place. Actually, speaking of which, why don't you join us during the actual meetup then? I'd feel terrible pushing you off to the side without an invitation after all your hard work. I don't know about that. I might have gone to Aramis, but you don't think a grown man like me is gonna stick out at something like that? Exactly! It's supposed to be put on us by students. Having him around will only ruin that. I know what you could do. You could let's put you in a big old costume and parade you in front of the kids. Oh, you know what would be the perfect costume for them? A Mishy outfit. That'd be great. A Van in a Mishy costume? I'm saying I don't want to stick out, you little gremlin. Aw, I can just picture the kids swarming Van. That'd be so cute. Doesn't that sound like fun, Agnes? I'm not the only one who'd love to see that, am I? Sure. That would be nice. Well, we have a majority. In the suit you go, Van. I don't know whether I should feel happy about this or jealous. Nope, I ain't promising Jack. Not even for the kids. But I guess I'll keep all that in mind. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this as a request for, Daybreak 2. Although that depends on how far apart Daybreak 1 and Daybreak 2 are. Once the group finished eating the samples, Van and Agnes resumed their patrol.
All in a day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay, a very slight boost to law. Are we gonna max something out at this point? We just need a few more requests that give chaos, and we might be able to get it. Chaos 5 at least. I don't think we'll get to chaos. Law 4 or law 5 even. But chaos is almost there, almost. Anyways, let's swap back with to Aaron real quick. Just in case we have to see some of these mandatory events as we're going through the requests. Anyways, next up, while we're here,
you guys buying something?
We might as well take care of the Old Town request in the meantime.
What do I do?
Before I pick it up though, I'm just gonna turn on the lights in my room, so I'll be right back. Okay, there we go, all sorted. Let's see what Old Town's request is.
Alright.
Missing friend. My best friend Jess left behind a message and disappeared. It doesn't seem like he's in danger, but I have to see him in person and tell him something. Could you help me? I'll be waiting at the share house in Old Town. Let's see, was that the, was this the gay guy, or was, actually, yeah, I think it's the gay guy that's missing. Anyways, storehouse, share house even. Hey Van, thanks for coming. Sure thing, figured I'd hear you out at least. You wrote that Jess had disappeared, right? Yeah. You know who he is, don't you? Yeah, we cross paths at the station from time to time. Did a small job for him a while back too. Oh yeah, to get rid of the incriminating details on him. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Anyway, when did he go missing? He was already gone when I woke up this morning. I went into his room to check in on him, but found this note there instead. I know this is sudden, but I have to leave. The longer things go on, the harder it is for me to bear it. I guess, not taking their relationship to the next level, I guess. Well, not having the opportunity to. And don't worry about holding on to my things. You could go ahead and get rid of them. Thanks for everything, and sorry for all the trouble. Goodbye. Alright. From the looks of it, none of y'all were expecting this. No, he never said anything about leaving. We were having dinner just fine with my sister just last night. Anything weird happened while you guys were chilling? Let me think. You know, things did feel a little awkward between him and my sister. Something else happened that stuck out to me, yeah. Mind sharing? Sure, it was 3 days ago. Jess was gonna have a nighttime show over at Riverside, so I went to check it out. But he never showed up to it. They had to cancel. He bailed out on a gig at the last minute? That ain't normal. Yeah, he'd never done that before. I asked him what happened the next day, but he wouldn't answer me. Everything else was fine, so I didn't bring it up again. But he up and vanished this morning, eh? Well, at least it didn't look like anything illegal happened. Yeah, I didn't think it was worth bothering the guild over it. Oh, I think he might have cancelled because Raymond was in the audience. That might have been why. Yeah, and I didn't think that it was worth bothering the guild over it. I don't know, I think this is a request that would be perfectly fine for the guild itself. Instead, I took some time off work today to look for him. I've been everywhere I thought he might have gone to, but no luck. Okay, oh, that's why Raymond's not at the flower shop today. Okay. I don't think I could do this by myself. That's why I decided to ask you guys for help. You've got a good rep of doing good by your clients. Yeah, makes sense. I think I've got a good grasp on this whole shtick now. In that case, will you help look for him? I'm not trying to pressure you. Yeah, of course we'll help. And this only gives Grey... Okay, maybe this will be enough to get us to Grey level 4. At least, but we'll see. Right, not change the subject, but didn't you and Jess grow up together? Uh-huh. We're both from Anchorville. We've been friends since we were kids. My sister and I decided to move to Edith after he made his big break. I thought things were back to how they used to be when we were kids, but now I don't know what to think. Your sister's name is Carol, right? And she's not looking for him? I don't know. Don't think so. I told her about it, obviously, but she didn't want to help me. She should be at her job like usual. Works in the boutique over in the Shayden district. Something must have happened between her and Jess for her to be acting like that. I feel a little guilty not having a clue what it is, though. Sometimes stuff just happens. All we can do now is look for him. Do you know who else was friends with Jess aside from Carol? The only other person I could think off the top of my head is his manager. Okay, so no wonder Blue Score was open. I don't know how to reach her, but Carol probably does. Got it. Thanks for sharing. Don't worry about looking for him anymore. We'll take it from here. Keep yourself comfy. We'll be back with news before you know it. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks, you guys. Alright, first stop, Raymond's sister, Carol. Let's see what she's got to say about all this. That dude said she was at her boutique job over in Shayden. I think that place is called Erland.
Okay, time to get to work.
And it's a shop where we've been buying most of our last bit of equipment, so... Yeah, we're very familiar with this place, of course.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Oh, are you here from that office place? Yep, Van Arkwright. Arkwright Solutions. Your little brother asked me to find Jess. Mind talking about it? Any little thing might help. But I already heard something happened between you and Jess. If you don't want to, you don't have to tell me the full story. Just anything that might help me find him. Raymond's been real worried about him, you know. Poor guy took a day off work. He's running around the whole city trying to find him. I think it took a lot for him to reach out for help, too. So help us out. We're your little bro. I know, I just... Raymond isn't the only one worried about him. I can't tell you everything, but I can try to help as best as I can. No problem. Every little bit helps. So, 3 days ago we heard Jess cancelled his upcoming live performance last minute. You know why? Well, it was... Oh, I can't hide it. It's all my fault. I see. I was talking to him right before he was set to perform. I sort of asked how he viewed me, how he wants us to be going forward. I was trying to make a move. Jess was saying, I'm fine if you're fine. I don't want to rock the boat, stuff like that. He didn't have a problem with how things were. But I didn't react well to that. I lashed out at him. I don't want to be like this forever, though. I could tell I hurt Jess with when I said that. He was silent for a minute. Then he said, I can't risk that. I don't want to ruin what we have already. You don't understand how I feel. Or Raymond. He sounded really strained. But I did understand. I know how he feels. But I can't just have my own feelings bottled up like this. And then Jess, he... I get the gist. Thanks for filling us in. I'm sorry. I just don't know what to say. I just can't face him right now. Not after what I did. I get that. We'll take care of it, don't worry. Okay, so girl didn't take the rejection quite that well, basically. I think I understand what's going on between her and Jess. Okay, yeah, these guys really need to talk this out. Jess was just... Yeah. Van doesn't even want to say it. Carol must have picked up on it. It's just the Raymond part I'm not clear on. What about his feelings? By the way, you're in contact with Jess's manager, right? Mind giving me their number? Oh, yes, of course. Van plugged in the contact info Carol gave him and immediately dialed it up. He got through to Jess's manager, who agreed to meet him at the terrace in front of the station. Alright, let's get over there. Easy enough, let's get a move on. So at Station Street?
On my way.
Yeah, right over here. Oh, it's been a while since we actually hung out on this side of the area. Are you Jess's manager? That's right. Never thought he'd up and disappear like that, and without saying anything to his housemates. What have you heard? We were recently talking about his future, as an artist I mean. I'm sure you heard about it already, but he missed his concert 3 days ago. Got an earful from me, of course. All he said to me was that things can't keep going like this. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. He even mentioned trying to perform abroad. Talk about wanting it tough. Well, I said to forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career too. Too critical to be going anywhere. I told him straight up that he's no hope of succeeding if he just leaves the country now. His response? So be it. An early retirement might suit me if it comes to it. He's awfully willing to throw everything away. Yeah, it's way too self-destructive. However, I'm still his manager as of now, so he's obligated to inform me in case he does leave the capital. So far, he hasn't done that. Wherever he is, I trust it's still near the capital. Thanks for the info, that's real useful. While I got you here, mind if I ask about anyone else that might know him? I don't know much I could say about on that end. He's always been a very private person. But I do know he recently helped arrange the music for an idol trio. Duo. Sailor and Lalua, I think? They're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances. Well, we'll be meeting up that idol duo again. Sweet. Just knowing that is a big help. We know the two of them, so it should be easy to ask about him. I believe they're in the middle of a concert right now. It's over in the Blue Score, where Jess himself often performs. Ah, right. Thanks again. Don't mention it. I hope you can bring him to his senses. Good luck. Next stop, blue score. Yeah, off to Riverside we go.
Let's do this.
You're so awesome. So cute.
You look amazing today.
Ah, this is familiar. Oh, what track is this again? See, I should ask the two idols about Jess. Shall I wait till their break time? Yep, just wait for the break time. Hi there! Thanks for coming to see us. You two did great up there. Sorry to bother you while you're on your break, but I got a few questions for you. Van explained the situation to the two idols and inquired about Jess. Oh no! Jess of all people! Now that you mention it, I did think he was acting strange this morning. This morning? You saw him this morning? We bumped into each other at Brother's music shop over in Tyrell. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for our performance today. Jess was talking to the manager when we got there. He's a regular there. He was probably saying goodbye to the manager since Jess was on his way out of the capital. Did you and Jess talk about anything? I told him we were going to have a performance and he wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be there, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite but was busy. Mentioned leaving the capital to see his favorite flower. Favorite flower? Wonder what that could be. Maybe Raymond knows. If you want to learn about flowers, might as well ask a florist. Thanks for the help. Much appreciated, you two. Oh, this is probably going to end at the park, isn't it? If we're talking about flowers here. Right, hope you can help Jess out. Oh wait, it could be Raymond himself. Okay, back to Raymond for now. Yep, have to fill him in.
On my way.
Oh wait, I just didn't need to go all the way to the office. I could have just gone to the front.
You guys buying something too, or what?
Anyways, Raymond, sup? He said he was going out of town to see his favorite flower? That's what we heard. Any idea what that might be? Yeah, think so. He was probably talking about white daisies. Huh, not really that rare of a flower. They're really common in our hometown. Anchorville is full of them. Jess, Carol, and I would go out to the fields and look at them all the time. Though, you can't really find any natural fields like that out here in Edith. The only ones here are cultivated. Huh, who knew? Why are you all so big on white daisies? There's something special about them? I mean, they're easy on the eyes and smell nice for one. But I guess their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. It's pretty poetic, don't you think? Oh, way too on the nose there, it is. Yeah, I feel you. But if that's what they stand for, then I wonder... Are y'all hiding some sort of hidden love? I don't know. That might be a stretch. Maybe they appeal to Jess's artistic sensibilities, being a musician and all. Carol's more of an open book, though. But now that I think about it, she might actually be hiding her true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Oh yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Huh? Something happened? Van told Raymond about Carol and Jess's confrontation, careful to omit some of the particulars. Things can't keep going on like this forever? She really said that? Sure did. Poor girl spilled her heart out to him. Huh. And what did Jess say? That he didn't want to ruin his relationship with you two. That's a relief, at least. Although, it's falling apart pretty fast right now. I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, and that's just not how things have shaken up. To backpedal to the flower thing a little, you kinda sidestepped the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? Oh man, it's gonna be really awkward if Raymond's, into incest, you know? That'd be very, 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 awkward, reverse sort of love triangle? Or something. A very, really weird love triangle here, if that's the case. Me? You're not seriously springing that on me out of the blue and expecting an answer. Yeah, that's fair. I do understand where Jess is coming from. Not wanting to ruin how things are now and all. Anyway, don't mind me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Oh, could be that Raymond's also, awakened to being gay too. We'll see. Anyway, don't mind me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We know what he's looking for, but do you know where he might have gone to see those flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally. I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. Some bloom in the Dirk Memorial Park forest. Apparently there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. The forest? You sure about that? That place is closed right now. Believe me, I know, but you'd be surprised how far Jess could go on just on his stubbornness alone. I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright. He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander in too far, but I don't want to risk it. Are you going to the park then? Can you take me with you? I understand what happened between Jess and Carol, but I don't see why that meant he had to leave us out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answers directly from his mouth. Sure, why not? If he's not coming back, might as well take you to him. Let you two smooth things out. I'll let you know once we're ready to roll. Sound good? Sounds great. Thanks, Van. You won't be able to explore the forest in Dirk Memorial Park until the request is completed. Well, we're not going to be exploring the forest unless necessary anyway, so... So yeah, off to the forest we go. You gonna let your sis know? Yeah, I'll contact her just to let her know what's going on. Raymond reached out to Carol before they left to let her know of everything. She was too busy to come immediately. The group then ventured into the forest after promising to meet when Carol had the chance. I finally found you, Jess. This is where you were, huh? Raymond? Van? Oh, I see. You must have asked for his help in finding me. You're really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Should we leave you guys to it? Actually, could you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is gonna dodge my questions if it's just the two of us here. Alright, if that's what the client wants, that's what the client gets. I'll get right to the point then. Why did you do this, Jess? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden, leaving us only a note? Did you ever think that might have been cruel? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do. I'm such a coward. Jess, if this is because of Carol, it's not. Not at all. I do feel bad not being able to return her feelings, yeah. But that's not why I ran away. Then why did you? You still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith? Just the two of us? Of course, I do remember it. And how we promised to keep it a secret. You're sure it's okay for us to be here? It's fine on my end, at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay if we talk about it now? Sure, it's not that big of a deal anyway. We talked about us both being in love with someone who didn't reciprocate our feelings. Yeah. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it. They have not, no. And I'll never be with the one I love. That I can guarantee you. That's because... Actually, never mind. This is wrong. Me putting things to words will only make it worse. No one's going to benefit from it if I say it out loud. It would just be a hassle for you anyway. What does that mean? Wait. I think he finally figured it out. Huh, figures. I don't intend on acting on my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with the one you love. That's fair. Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't see that one coming. Life can be such a pain in the ass sometimes. I can't stand the thought of ruining things between the three of us. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol. She said something to me 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. She said that she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I know it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it was to me, and I know she didn't mean to hurt me either. But I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it anymore. That's why I ran. Jess. So you understand now. You understand why we can't be together anymore. Wait! Carol? You came. Was wondering when you'd show up. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to come, but I've made up my mind. I couldn't just keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame for me, Jess. But you should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you about all this. It's okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This was going to happen one day. I knew it all along. It's always going to be an inevitability. You didn't cause this, but only hurried it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now than kick it down the road further. Right? Jess. That's not... I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything. But we had the chance to talk now. You understand why it had to be done. So, this is goodbye. I don't like having things end here. Should probably say something. How about... What should I say? Tell him that he'll regret it or mock their friend. Okay, mocking their friendship sounds a little too chaotic here. It's like, that's, and also the fact we're just unnecessarily being an ass there with that option. So no, we'll tell him he'll regret it. Y'all are really gonna regret this, you know. Van? I know that, I already do. But it's probably better this way, for the sake of all of us. You sure about that? You guys have known each other since you were kids. I'm guessing you don't want to leave so much as you want them to understand what you're going through. And to stick together. He's right. That's what I want, at least. This is still a lot to take in, to be honest. But neither you nor your feelings are a hassle to me, Jess. I swear it. Goddess, why would you even think that? I promise you they're not. And that should be one of your biggest worries taken care of, yeah? But that's... I know I really don't have the right to speak here since I caused this in the first place. But you're still the same Jess we've always known. Us knowing how you feel doesn't change that. It doesn't change who you are or how we feel about you. You really mean that? Looks like you should have put a lot more faith in your friends there. They're pretty understanding. You still think running away is the best choice? If you were only hurting yourself, then it'd be one thing. But that ain't the case, is it? Your actions are gonna cause the friends you care so much about pain too. They're gonna regret this. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good and long talk about what you want. If, after all that, you still want to walk away, then that's fine. It's never too late. Van's right. Please, Jess. You two are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then it wouldn't do if I just looked the coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences for this, whatever those may be. Glad to hear it. Thank you, Jess. I knew you'd come around. And that's a wrap. We owe you, Van. What you said really resonated with me. Huh, Good to know. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays your fee. It's only right since I caused this. Nuh-uh. It would be right if we all paid it equal parts. I'm good if that works for you. You two are the best. I couldn't ask for better friends. You sure looked out there. With that, Raymond's request came to a successful conclusion. Van and company saw them back to their share house in Old Town and then resumed their work.
That's a wrap.
Reward deposited.
A bit of Lord, a bit of... Ooh, okay, we're getting close to Law 5 as well. But Grey is no close to getting to 4. Well, I hope the things work out with the 3 of them. Okay, next stop would be Riverside, whatever request we have here.
Taking off now.
Oh yeah, I should probably save. I haven't even saved since the start of the stream.
Alright.
Okay, the Autobahn Showdown. Since the Revolution Festival is upon us, let's have some fun as fellow street racers. But I need you to help make this happen. I'll be waiting on my old man's maintenance shop, Graham. Okay, that should be all the bulletin boards that I've got sent. Okay, wonderful. The city in this game is very nice looking. It really is. It's looking even better now with all the confetti going around since this is the final chapter and the fact this festival period in the story. Okay, so what's this request about? Is it going to be another race? Hey there! Heard there was some sort of race thing going on. Let's hear it. Might be able to join depending on the details. Huh, thanks, Van. Okay, let's get everyone here so I can explain. Oh yeah, and welcome to the stream, Gaming in the Kaylee ears. How are you doing today? Alright, looks like everyone's here. I knew everyone's busy, but thanks. You in particular, Van. It's reassuring having you here. Oh wait, High-Blood Man is here too. Whoa, wow, is he mellowed down enough to come here? No prob. Where's the rest of the crew though? Bit of a shock to see you here, kid. A lot of shit going on with your family lately. You okay? Huh, don't pry. But regardless of that, I appreciate what you did the other day. Today's the day we come back for the promised rematch with Edith's racers. Ah, damn, is it gonna rain today or something? Can't believe it. Lucio just said thanks or something like that. You're being way nicer than usual, so I was wondering what the heck happened here. Yeah, his cockiness has left his body at least. My guess is Van gave you a hand and we weren't aware of it? And why should that matter to you? Keep your nose out of business that's not yours. Yeah, man almost died to some bombs. Okay, sure, whatever. Rude as always. Gotcha. That's why you made that request for us. Yeah, we were gonna head out on the highway for some high-speed unrestricted races. But it looks like our friends, the High-Bloods here, learned a good lesson about reckless driving. They were hoping for a more fun kind of race, something everyone can join in on. But Downey and Hyades wanted to spend the day enjoying the festivities. Won't be joining us today. Let's see, doing great, saw the Penelope Penguin avatar and decided to tune in. I have the very same penguin myself. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's... The Penelope Penguin is the reference I use to make my avatar here as well. Scarf and all. The top hat comes from something else, but yeah. Actually, I've got 2 of the Penelope Penguins myself. I honestly, just one day, I just was going around during a Christmas period a few years ago, and I saw this in I saw it as the last plushie on this lady's store, and I thought, you know what, it's a penguin, I'll buy it. Sure, why not? Yeah, I was gonna name it something else entirely until I saw the name tag on it. It's a very nice avatar. Thank you very much. Glad you like it. My group consists of 2 people, myself and Damien, a bike rider. We're not the only ones that came, of course, but the other 2 couldn't be bothered to be here on account of the festivities. You probably figured it out already, we're a little short on people. So hey, figured we might as well try to get you to join in, Van. You and maybe some other people. How about it? Want to help us get track down some more racers? Well... yeah, why not? Sure, it's another race. Let's see, if we could find Maxim, I'm sure he'd join. Alright, don't mind joining. I'll even ask some other people to join in too. You mind if I join in? You got something to drive with? I'm borrowing your old master's motorbike till the end of the festival, so I could use that. Though it could get damaged in the race, maybe I should run this past him first. I'm lazy. It should be fine. Really, Aaron? Really? Get your ass on the phone, my dude. Fine. Done. He said, go wild. As well as I could go with you nannying me around, anyway. Keep running that mouth, I'm gonna have you running soon. Glad to have you join us. Heck yeah, this is gonna be a sick race, a face-off between cars and bikes. You're a biker? Huh. We'll see if you have a hope against Damien. Just don't come crying to me if you don't like what you see. But whatever, let's get looking. We need more drivers still. Bring everyone you can, the whole town if they want. If they want to race, they're welcome here. We'll be here, so come back when you got more people. Sure.
Okay,
alright, so we need like 2 more people or something? Okay, we've got a lot of places to check, alright.
Off we go.
First off, Tyrell District. Who do we need to visit here? Oh, someone from... right here. Someone upstairs. Who could it be? Oh wait, Jack and Hal? Really? Do they know how to ride? I don't remember that or anything. Grabbing a bite to eat, you two? Looks like you're living large if you're having a full course. You could call it compensation for some work we did. I know the woman who runs this place. She and I go way back. For someone in Heiyue's upper management, Mao is a surprisingly understanding person. They said it is a little concerning just how much Jack gets wasted when he's here. Lay off me. You don't expect a man's pride to take a hit when he's on a losing streak or what? Lay off you? Is that what you have to say to me after I stepped in and bargained on your behalf? Look, if you're gonna make bets, you need to set your sights on more sensible stuff, or else you're always gonna end up feeling miserable. Sensible, huh? What do you mean by that? Alright, I'll give you an example. Let's say you pick 2 cards from my hand of 5. If the sum of yours beats mine, you win. And if you win, you can go out and enjoy the entertainment district. I'll even give you cash to have some fun. You're on. I'm going to hold you onto what you just said, alright? No takebacks. The cards might be stacked against him, but he stands to gain a lot if he wins. Guess a lot of it is ultimately comes down to mind games. I think I'll go for this. No, the left edge looks real suspicious. Whoa, 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 what do you think you're doing? Ugh, guess I'm barking up the wrong tree. But knowing her, she'll be 2 steps ahead of me, so I just gotta be 3. Heh, you're not gonna win that easily. Eesh, those 2 sure didn't take long to get all fired up. Nice, if Jack wins, us guys will have to tag along on his big night out. Oh, we don't even get to see how their bet went? Okay, I know Jack likes him some cars. I'll see if he's up to it. Oh, Jack's a driver himself. Sweet. Hey Jack, got a sec? I'm doing a job for some street races at the moment. They're looking for some racers to fill out their lineup for today. Oh, yeah? Sounds like a pretty fun gig you've got there. I can see how it'd catch both of you boys' attention for sure. Anyway, you can probably see where this is going. You and Jack, we'd love to have you. You should go. You were just talking about how you haven't got to drive as much as you'd like lately. Oh, trust me, I've got my fill on the drive all the way up to here. I'm plenty caught up now at this point, and Jack seems a little inebriated still. That being said, knowing the type of people you can wrangle up, I'm sure it'll be one hell of a fun race. I guess I'm in. Not often I get to race against other people these days. Nice! I knew I could count on you. See you at the meetup points later then. Sounds good. Oh cool, so we have Jack racing with us.
Let's
and
do this.
We're grabbing someone from Blacklight. Well. Who are we picking up here? Hermes, maybe? Inviting her again? But we've already got the biker slot filled up, though, with Aaron.
Boss is gonna yell at you.
Oh, no, we are still inviting Hermes. Sweet. Alright, those street racers asked me to scout some people. Yep. Hey, Hermes, got a sec? I'm doing a job for some street racers right now. They're looking for some extra racers to fill out their lineup for today. Oh, are they now? Well, color me intrigued. Tell me more. Right, so they want to go all out for their big rematch is the gist. Unfortunately, I've still got some work to take care of today. If the timing works out though, I'd be happy to join in. Nice, that'd be really great. Yeah, once you're free, just head on right on over to the meet. Sound good? Better than good. Thanks for the invite. Okay, there we go. We got Hermes and there's the shop here. Okay, no, we don't need that. Fine. Alright, Vantail District.
What are we waiting
I was gonna come here later, but since we've got the request here as well, might as well pop on in.
Do you have any preferences?
And might as well check the shops here
coming
while
in.
we're at it. Of which there are 2. Man, Vantail's pretty, especially with the statue of Sheena Dirt here. But yeah, everything looks very like it's. I've already made the connections earlier, but yeah, this Calvard's Edith looks very, very, very French.
Looking to buy something?
Right, thank you for the knockout grill, sir, and that's it. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so there's not much here in the Vantail district, but hey, at least we get to see this place. Yeah, let's just take it in for a bit, shall we? Yeah, there's the Parliament building, and there's Treon Tower in the distance. Anyways, Maxim, sup? Oh, hey guys! Hey there, you two. Having fun with the old champ? Yeah. I invited them a while back. Thanks, Paulette. I really appreciate it. Please, think nothing of it. And besides, I have motives of my own. What's that supposed to mean? What? Again? Oh, can I get some ice cream? And I want to get some popcorn and yakisoba with mommy too. I want to know which is yummier. But right now, I want to play tag. You're it, Maxim. Whoa, slow down there. Today I was thinking, you don't want to play with me? Aww. Maxim? I was thinking maybe we could take a nice drive around the city. I wanted to visit Treon Tower too, and have a nice dinner to ourselves tonight. Was hoping I could talk to Paulette about some stuff mainly, but nuts to that. You want a race? You've got one. I'ma get you, you little rascal. Yay! Catch me if you can. Yeah, I wonder when Yume will find out that Maxim's her father. Man, that's gonna be quite the conversation. It warms my heart. Well, would you look at that? Playboy fancies himself a family man. So he accepted his invitation for Yume's sake. Or no, was it something about him specifically? Good question. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. What I want is for him to get a clear look at who I am today. Once he has once he has me present in this head and moves on from past me, then we can talk. I see. Feels like she's overthinking this whole makeup thing, but none of my business. Let's see, the last Trails game I played was Cold Steel 1, so this is what a big step up from that in graphics. Oh man, okay, you in that case, you should also see the jump up from Cold Steel 1 and 2 to Cold Steel 3 and 4. That's also a massive jump in graphics. Yeah, why did you stop at Cold Steel 1? Was the series not for you then? Or was it something else? Or did you just not have an opportunity to play the rest of the series? Let's see, after touring the stands with Yume for a while, the team went back on the job. Anyways, we're not here for the family here. We're here for Maxim. Oh right, those street races asked. Yep. Well, he looks like he's having a grand old time over there. Do I bug him? Yeah, what's up? You're kind of freaking me out with that stare of yours. Don't tell me. I did something wrong? I do one of those, faux pas? Just stop looking at me like that. You could have just told me, man. Paulette already has enough reasons to hate my guts. Hey, hold your horses, champ. Just wanted to ask you about something. Favor, actually. Mind if I borrow him for a bit, Paulette? It's for a job. Oh, by all means. Hey, you've got work stuff? Okay. Okay, so these guys roped me into a street race. Thought that might be up your alley too. But I know you're having fun with your family, and I get pros fooling around in unsanctioned street races ain't a good look. Bit of a shot in the dark here, but I figured I'd at least ask. That pique your interest at all? A street race, huh? If I did that, I might attract the attention of some scoop-loving ink slingers again. What the hey? Count me in. Cool, but surprised you said yes. What about the kid? I thought you of all people might have guessed. I've got a score to settle with you. You beat me once, but I'm not the kind of guy to take a loss lying down. And the reporters, thinking about it, they've got bigger things to cover than me. Any journo worth their salt is going to be at the festival. Besides, maybe Paulette needs a break from me, just for a little bit. Wouldn't hurt to give her a moment to herself. Is that right? Fine by me. You want to go again? I'll give you another dust cloud to dine on. Don't actually know what kind of race it is, though. Well, whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. I'll head over later, and we can beat back up here. You got it. Oh, I wanted to continue. I just caught up with the other games. I bought 2, 3, and 4, but just never got around to playing with them. I played the Sky games, both the Crossbell games onto the PSP. Oh, did you play the Evolution versions, I guess, or the originals? Well, the Evolution versions of Sky and Crossbell. Well, I've hit up everyone I can think of. Guess all that's left is to loop back with the racers. Alright, back to Riverside and to Bradley
Let's
Garage.
do this.
I should probably save here because this is probably gonna considering the other races, we're probably gonna have to pick some choices here. I'm back. Talked to some folks. Saw who wanted to join up. Don't know how many will actually show up, but it should be a fair bit. Can't wait. I appreciate it, Van. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. Very well. I will call Damien to tell him to rendezvous with us. The old PSP versions, I played the fighting game too. Oh, you played the, East vs. Sora no Kaseki Alternative Saga. I've yet to play that one myself, actually. I should get to that in a bit. If I remember correctly, the, what was it? The Geofront group also translated that, if I remember correctly. Right, we'll be leaving the capital for a while, but we can hold on a moment if you still have something to do. Nope, we're going to this race, now. Nah, got nothing. Let's get going. Okay, if everyone else is ready, then we can get going to the starting point. You vouching for these new races has my mouth watering here. Yeah, funnily enough with the PSP versions, at least for Sky FC, that's where I got my start with the Trail series, all the way back in 2010. Yep, super fun game, shockingly deep combats. It definitely sounds fun, that's for sure. Although, what's the reason for Adol and the Trails characters to be in the same sort of space? Or is there not much story to that at all, and it's just a fun fighting game? Right, Van and everyone hopped on their vehicles and headed towards the meeting spot. Oh-ho, all together, huh? We've been waiting for you. I see the delivery girl is with you too, eh? The weather and wind direction are sublime. Perfect for a race. So let us settle the score once and for all. Huh, what a fascinating group of people. This should be good fun. Thanks for hitting me up. And who's this pitiful-looking old fellow? He doesn't seem like he would make much for competition. Well, sorry for being pitiful and old. I might not be as good as Van, but I still know a thing or two about cars. And the little lady's gonna chew me out if I report back that I lost, so I'll just have to give this my best shot. Thanks for coming, you three. Heh, nice group we got here. My name's Graham, and I'm the one who proposed this little race. This here's my buddy Juniper. Lucio and Damien here are part of a team called the High Bloods. Thanks for coming together today. I put a lot of thought into how to make this the best race possible, so get hyped for it. I'm Lucio, the leader of the High Bloods. I came here all the way from Arasion. Consider it an honor that you get to compete with those of us from chosen lineages. Huh, wait, is it just me or I've seen that dude before? Man, it's gonna be fun once they figure out they're racing with Maxim here. I'm sure I must just have one of those faces. You can, call me Max. Oh yes, very subtle indeed. Wait a damn second, you never told me a pro racer would be participating. And not just any pro racer, we're talking Maxim freaking Lugan. What did you do to get him involved? Let's just say we have an unexpected connection. You're something else, Van. Max, eh? That's not even subtle, but probably better to keep my mouth shut. Let's see, not a whole lot of story, it's just a silly excuse to have them in the same game. I played a little bit of the other Trails ones on there, the Gag Harv games, but never got super far into them. Yeah, the Gag Harv games are definitely a lot harder to get into. Honestly, I've finished 2 of them, but the one I haven't finished is, what was it? What was it? Song of the Ocean or whatever it was? That's the only one I never finished, but the one I liked the most out of the 3 was most definitely A Tear of Vermilion. That one's definitely the best part. It's like, I love the dynamic between the 2 protagonists there. And honestly, it's quite nice even going back all the way to those games. Because... Oh wait, hang on, let me just finish this first. God, I know the sound of that engine. Oh shoot! Even Walter? Yeah, Song of the Sea, yeah. Oh wait, yes, Cage Song of the Ocean, or... Yeah, that was it. But yeah, A Tear of Vermilion is my favorite. And honestly, looking back on those games, it's surprising to see how much of the more modern mechanics we have in the Trails games actually date back to even the Gag Harv games themselves. Like the orb you see for denoting whether a character has their S-crafts available or not, that was all the way back from Cage Song. It was surprising to see that, although I don't remember if you were able to use your special moves from whenever you wanted to, because the turn-based system isn't the same as the modern ones we have. Oh yeah, there's also the collectible books too. Because all 3 games had that thing, if I remember correctly, and that's still a thing that goes on with the modern Legend of Heroes games. In some way, shape, or form. Although in the case for Daybreak here, it's movie brochures. Heh, subarc, right? Didn't mean to keep you waiting. Seriously, nobody asked you to be here, so why are you here? Because I heard about some good shit going down, obviously. I'm kinda hurt you'd throw a fun event like this without me. Oh wow, this guy seems tough. This group's getting more ridiculous by the minute. Haha, this should be an even bigger deal with all those monsters we've got together last minute. Talk about a lineup. So can I assume you'll be participating as well? Yeah, you brats better make it worth my while. It's impressive. Falcom have always been on the ball. For the most part. I guess like the only real weak points they've had on occasion is really with the writing, but with the gameplay and the music, they've never gone wrong with those. Anyway, let's get down to the rules. We're going to be pulling out into the expressway for some high-speed, unrestricted races. The prize for the winner is the experience of getting to drive like a damn psycho. The loser gets a special punishment. Now, we'll be splitting you all into 2 teams. Not really sure how to go about splitting us up, really. But I do know we want to compete against the High Bloods. With the amount of people we have, we could have teams of 2. I think that's how it's gonna go. I got an idea then. What if we spread the rest of the participants across both teams? They can join either the Street Race team or the High Bloods as temps. True enough. Then in terms of numbers, 3 should join the High Bloods. 5 versus 5, which means we'll be doing 5 one-on-one races. Oh, okay, so teams of 2 still. Okay, but we're representing the 2 sides. Right, so who will be joining the High Bloods? Well, what side do you plan on joining? I'm contracted with Street Racers, so I'll be joining them. Then it's the same for me. Not that I would have minded racing Van. Huh, good to have you both on the team. Then I'll be joining the High Bloods. Sorry, but I've been meaning to settle the score between us. I don't care either way. Lots of interesting folks here. Likewise. Same here. Sounds to me like this should be decided at random. Oh-ho, ready for anything, huh? Using the lottery system Junifer brought with her, each individual then pulled to see what team they would be on. Okay, High Bloods have all the guys, I see. That sells it then. So our Straight Racer team's got Van, Aaron, Hermes, and then me and Junifer. As for we High Bloods, is it just me or are we loaded with sketchy old farts? Keep working that jaw if you don't enjoy living, kiddo. Yeah, at least 2 of the people here can definitely crack your skull if they really wanted to, my guy. You know, if there's someone in particular you'd prefer racing with, we don't mind. As for the order of races, I'll be deciding those at random. First up is Aaron versus Damien. Second is Graham versus Jack. Next will be Hermes versus Walter. Then it's the 4th race with me versus Lucio. This one I had to make happen. I'm just so over being on the losing end of things. Huh, fine. Come at me then, young lady. I'll leave you in the dust. Ha, that's my line. Graham, you know what to do. You got it. I was just thinking this would be perfect. Huh? Anyway, that makes the final race between Van and Max. Good luck to the both of you. Time to show you what it means to be a pro. Still, let's make this a good one. Oh, it'll be a good one, alright. I've modded my truck quite a bit since our last race, so you'll see what she's about soon. You'll be in for one hell of a surprise. And so the fierce battle between bike and car lovers alike began, their pride fiercely on the line. It wasn't long before they were on the expressway, with the first racer lining up to begin a race for the ages. Hey, you're one of the guys who was riding recklessly in Edith a while back, yeah? This could be fun. This isn't a freaking game, you know. It's an epic showdown between full-fledged racers. I heard that isn't even your bike. If you aren't a real orbital bike rider, then why the hell are you even here? I just get a kick out of picking fights. I live to humiliate idiots like you. Alright, time to punch it. Haha, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Oh, playing dirty, are we? Oh, you're on. What the hell is he doing? That's my master's bike, you asshole! We really should have seen that one coming. Boys will be boys. We could fix her up after the race, so don't worry. How have you not lost your balance? You should be veering off the side of the road. I could do this shit all day. Don't tell me you're ready to call it quits already. Hell no, I'm gonna win this. See you never, loser. Alright, what's the play? Wait, okay, so cut through the roadside turns his trickery. I don't see how we could cut through the roadside, considering the fences are there. It's gotta be trickery then, right? Time to turn the tables. And also... Oh my god, oh, he's going all the way! Hot damn! They even animated that? Holy crap, that was amazing! He uses art to propel, just jump that. Holy crap! Man, Aaron's amazing there. Considering Burgard's the only other driver we could take with us from Arkwright Solutions, I wonder what Burgard could have done here. Holy hell, that guy is nuts! Oh yeah, this one's in the bag. That dumbass. The second race was between Graham and Jack. Graham decided to trade cars with Juniper for the race. As such, it was a battle between sedans from Red Star and Leno. The specs between the two vehicles were nearly the same, and both drivers were at similar skill levels. At first they were neck and neck, but Jack gradually widened the gap between them, driving almost as if he could predict the future. By the time Jack crossed the finish line, he was significantly in the lead. This game is so cool, might have to give Cold Steel 2 another run. Yeah, Falcom have definitely gotten a lot better with the cutscenes over time. That's for sure. After that, it was time for the third race to begin. Oh, Walter and Hermes, how's this gonna go? These two, yeah, very big powerhouses on the road, for sure. Hell yeah, now is my time to shine. You better not make this too easy for me, woman. Wouldn't dream of it. I can tell you're no ordinary racer, so I trust that you know how to put that bike through its paces. Ha! You got that right. Oh. Out of the way! Sorry, coming through. I'm getting a headache just looking at that guy. Can't relate. I'm keeping my eyes peeled in case he gets sick of the traffic and starts smashing cars. Oh please, there's no way he's strong enough to do that, right? There's one person who, in this car right now, who's had the pleasure of seeing that happen in person. To his own car, no less. Nice job keeping pace, but the real match starts here. Try not to eat pavement on this turn. How about try not to eat my dust? Let's see. We take the inside line. We go fast. Man, she's jacking up her speed before a corner like this? Oh no, we're going outside line and drifting. Holy crap. Wow, they've gone all out with the race for the final chapter. Jeez. But yeah, this is This is one way to step things up after the last racing requests we had. Ah, lost by the skin of my teeth. Whew, that was a close one. That was a kick-ass race. No kidding. Watching that makes me want to get behind the wheel and go riding again. You're up, Juniper. Get on out there and show 'em who's boss. Will do. Next up was a fateful confrontation between Juniper and Lucio. Juniper borrowed Graham's Ingrid sports car for the race. Meanwhile, Lucio drove a top-of-the-line Etoise sports car. Its higher top speed gave Lucio the advantage. However, Juniper, who knew her vehicle's quirks like the back of her hand, was hot on his tail the whole way through. In the end, Lucio's nerves got the better of him and he fumbled a corner at the last stretch of the race, giving Juniper a well-deserved victory. Yeah, this game's kind of cool. Might have to give Cold Steel 2 another run. Yeah, give it another go. Just go through the games at your own pace like I have, going through multiple weeks of playing through this game on stream. Thus, it was time for the 5th and final race to begin. Right. Revenge for the mandatory race we had earlier, huh? Back in Chapter 2, was it? If you think I'm gonna go easy on you because I owe you one, think again. Now's my chance to give you a taste of my revenge. Maxon may be a complete buffoon, but he's still a racing champion. If I don't pull out all the stops, I'm gonna lose. Now then, let the rematch of the century begin. Hot damn! They're weaving through those cars like it's nothing. Holy crap! Why is he letting me get ahead? Does he want to see what my girl can do? Well, I'll gladly show him. Time to bust out my secret weapon. Oh yeah, the turbo, right. Van got that a while ago. Gotta admit, the way he handles that pickup truck is impressive. I'll bet 5,000 mirror he'll use that turbocharger next. But I'm gonna stop that plan in its tracks. Oh, finally got ahead. Damn it. I know what your car is capable of now. The element of surprise isn't on your side anymore. Guess I'll just have to make a risky play. Oh, it's just a straight up coin toss here for the last choice, really? Left? Ha! Actually, wait, all the correct choices have been on the left side thus far. Oh wait, probably right. Is he insane? Off-roading's pretty damn fun. You should give it a try. Oh, but I guess your fancy sports car ain't gonna be able to handle it. Too bad. Time to blast to the finish line. But yeah, wow, they've really gone all out on the animations for just this one request. Holy crap. Don't think you've won. Oh, it's still neck and neck. He did it. Van won. He might be on the other team, but even I feel like standing up and clapping for him. Van's insane. Who knew he was such a skilled driver? Yeah, gotta remember the Etoise pickup trucks are pretty good on the off-road too. Oh, probably should have thought of that actually, because I didn't realize the fences were gone on the left side either. Whew, yeah, it was pretty crazy, but there were some real nail-biters. Tell me about it. That was the craziest race I've had since becoming a street racer. Both teams did amazing, but a winner is a winner. And this time the winners are the street racers. Good work, guys. It's too bad I lost, but I was still blown away by the driving I saw out there. What can I say? It feels good to win. Yeah, it's a rush just to give it everything you've got. I honestly didn't expect this to be as satisfying as it was. It almost feels like I've gotten even better thanks to this. Ugh, we lost? The High Bloods? Damn it, how could this have happened? We couldn't ask for a better race and you're telling me it's already over? But I suppose I'd have to agree. So long as you give it your all, then it is what it is. Losing would normally piss me off a little, but I don't know. I feel weirdly cool about it. I don't give a shit about the team. I just ain't happy about losing my race. Hope you're ready, Rider Chick. You too, Arkride. I welcome the challenge. Oh yeah, and I wonder if you remember this this strapping gentleman in the middle here, gaming in the Kaylee. Considering you went through the Sky Games again. Careful, Hermes. This ass doesn't lay off once he's locked on. Yeah? Well, right back at you. You pulled out all the stops for that one, huh? If you ever went pro, you might even make for a decent rival. Well, thanks. Your handling is just as incredible as I've heard. Now then, it's time for your punishment. I'm gonna get things ready, so give me just a sec. Is this tea? It smells kind of like medicine. Yup, it's a medicinal tea sold in Longport. It's supposed to be super bitter, but don't worry, it's not bad for you. No point in delaying the inevitable. Time to accept our fate and drink up. I just know this is gonna taste awful. Wow, okay, even Walt... I would have expected Walt to just throw away the drink and just leave. Paddy's actually being honorable here. All the members of the losing team steeled their resolve and drank the tea. Blah! Is this really good for you? I can't believe humans were meant to drink this swill. It stinks too. Smells like weeds. Oh, I think I do. He was in Ouroboros, right? That he is, and he still is, but yeah, as you can see, he's still able to enjoy a chill time with us. Actually, that's a crazy thing about Daybreak in general. It's like, you meet some of the craziest Ouroboros members here, and they're just up and around, just having a chill time. And sometimes you chill out with them too. It's really, really weird. Although that's mostly because they've got stuff to do while they're out here in Calvert, but yeah, they're being way more chill compared to the previous games. To some extent. There are some times where they're more chill, there are some times where they're far more devious and deadly. And it stinks too! Smells like weeds. I think I'm gonna blow chunks. I've tried some gross things for my health before, but this here takes the cake. Well, at least, Maxim, you've got some stories to tell your wife and kids. You know, the more you drink, the better it tastes. You brats are too young to savor this kind of flavor. Oh, Walter's fine with it. Oh, come on, you're boring me to tears. At least give us some kind of reaction. Oh, I bet we'd get a great reaction if you gave it a sip. Like hell, I'm trying this crap. The world building in Trials is really unrivaled. It really is, especially for anime-style games. And so the race surrounding the streets Racer's Pride has come to an end. Both parties reflected deeply on the intense battles that took place on the road before returning to where they belonged.
That's a wrap.
We'll be going through quite a few mandatory scenes now while we're still here.
Love to see it.
Yeah, you'll see some more familiar faces as we go along. Oh yeah, this game has an alignment system as well, but... Okay, I got an achievement. Time for sweets. Completed all quests. Oh, I actually completed every quest in the game. Oh, sweet, I didn't miss anything. Oh yeah, before I said I'd do all that, let's go ahead and head on over to the Tyrell district, because we have some movies to watch. Before that though, who do I have available as the connection events this time? We have 5 points and 6 choices. Okay, Shizuna is definitely one of the ones who are joining up with. Elaine I could do. Reset maybe, but we could get her done by doing the movies. So we could leave the points to everything else, so... Yeah, anyways, watch a movie first. What the hell? Day like this, you gotta live it up and make the most of it.
Hello.
What's playing right now? Okay, what did Van say there? Okay, nothing to stop me from catching 2 movies this time. Oh, we can watch 2 movies. Oh, okay, that explains why... Okay, so we don't...
Hello.
We won't really miss anything. Alright. Anyways, the only ones we're missing here are Rainfall and Mishy in Boots, if I remember correctly. Hang on. Rainfall... yep, Rainfall and Mishy in Boots.
Hello.
Alright, let's start off with Rainfall first. And we'll invite Agnes and Reset because they're almost, their connection's about to level up. Right, Van decides to let everyone loose, and then head to the movie. Will, an up-and-coming stockbroker, and Mia, a woman of ambition, both work at local branches of their respective trading and banking companies. After a chance encounter in the city, the two hit it off and started dating, growing steadily closer. It seems they were destined to be together. Oh, I can see how this is going if they're from 2 different companies. A very Romeo and Juliet-like story. That is, until one fateful day when their relationship reaches an unexpected turning point.
You want to break it off? Just like that?
Oh, come on. It was just a bit of a fling, right? Just 2 lonely people trying to feel less lonely for a while. I'm studying abroad and you're moving back to your main office. It's like Adios herself planned for us to separate.
Fine, I get it. Guess this is it then. You better make those dreams of yours come true.
Of course I will. Who do you think you're talking to,
Yeah, I know. Well, take care, Mia.
You take care too, Will. Thanks for a wonderful time.
Oh, is that it? Oh,
wait. Why'd it have to rain? Damn it, Will. Couldn't you tell these were tears?
Oh, well, anyways, Judith's acting there, right? She's able to do more than sexy, right? But yeah, that was pretty good, though. I can't even describe how I feel after seeing Mia's face when they go their separate ways. I really wanted Will to do more to hold on to her. I get that, but Will was probably trying to respect Mia's wishes. He let her go precisely because he loved her so much. It's still frustrating though. I'm gonna have to agree with Agnes there. It's always a frustrating moment. It's clear Will still had a lot of feelings for her in the end. Besides, deep down, you can't ever lie about how you feel. Oh, what was that? I didn't catch what you said. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking to myself. And thanks for inviting me, Van. I wish it had a better ending, but I still enjoyed the movie. That was one of those films where you can come away with different things depending on which character's perspective you examine it through. True, it is safe to say you sympathize more with Mia then? Initially, I thought that was the case, but the more I watched it, the more I found I saw the story through his eyes. It may very well have to do with the nature of my work. You could say I understand what it's like very well to see other people off and watch over them as you remain in place. Oh yeah, and Reset herself has to return to Marduk one day. True. With movies, your feelings and circumstances at the time you watch them can really affect how you react to them. Sometimes if you come back to a movie after a good while and watch it again, you discover some interesting new things you didn't see before. I see. I hadn't considered that additional viewings could be rewarding in their own way. You gave me some food for thought, Mr. Arkwright. Yeah, same with playing video games over and over again. There's some details you might have missed and you notice after a few playthroughs. Hey, looks... Okay, and here we go. Here's one of the brochures we're missing, and then we're gonna finish things off by... checking out... the one and only SC. Right, so... Who do I have left connection-wise that I can view the movies with without being too intrusive viewing-wise? Brigard? I think we can invite Brigard. Hang on. What if I give away the gifts first?
What's next?
Let's see. Yeah, there's one for Brigard.
Thank you,
Oh, and that was just, yeah, that's just perfect. Okay, well, okay, we don't need to invite Brigard then. Unrivaled former priest.
I'll take very good care of it.
Oh, wait, I did need to invite Reset there if I had their gift as well. Oh, great, that was a waste. Oh, well.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin. Hello. If you have a ticket, please proceed.
Okay,
What's
so
next?
connections-wise, we have... let's see. I guess we could invite Judith and... Yeah, just Judith. Judith and... Agnes, I guess?
Hello. We have merchandise for the
Anyways, Agnes and Judith.
Why not buy a souvenir
Actually, was
to represent
Judith one of the connections again? I forgot. Hang on.
What's next?
Actually, no, we don't need to bother inviting Agnes because we could do her connection here. Yeah, we'll invite Judith and Aaron then.
Alrighty.
Hello.
Seeing Fee in the cast list was a shock. Glad to see the Cold Steel cast still around. Yeah, she's somewhere in town, and I'm pretty sure she's a mandatory place we have to person we have to visit in this part right now. So yeah, you'll get to see her in a bit. Yeah, she's she's grown up quite a bit.
Please proceed to the entrance.
Let's see, Aaron and Judith. Fan decided to let everyone loose so he could watch a movie during his work break, yada yada, and there we go. Honestly, this is going to be very interesting to see Mishy on the silver screen. Connor is a young boy, born to a very poor family. After working themselves to the bone and saving money for their beloved son, his parents take him on a trip to Crossbell. It was there they brought him a plushie of the Independent State's marvelous mascot, Mishy. Though some mysterious magic, the Mishy plush gains a mind of its own, allowing it to speak with Connor. Mishy's sole dream is to wear clothing and live like a normal human being. However, in order to achieve his dream, he must first grant a human's wish. Connor, more than happy to be the wish-bearer, promises to get Mishy a full set of clothes. Overjoyed, Mishy grants his wish without a second thought. In return, Connor gives Mishy a shirt, a pair of pants, and some spare socks. The last thing Mishy needed to become human was 2 long boots. But just as his dream was on the cusp of realization, Connor had a thought. A very selfish thought. It's kinda convenient to have Mishy around. Oh, evil kid, I see. What a twist.
It worked just like you said! I won the C1 car model from the sweepstakes! You're the best, Mishy!
What did I tell you, Connor? You're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. I'd do anything to see you smile. So, how about getting me those marvelous boots now, huh? Then I can become a real human. We can go on walks and dance till the sun goes down.
Shut up! Just keep your mouth shut and grant me more wishes. Oh, sorry, buddy. I don't know if my monthly allowance can cover the cost of those boots. Just wait a little longer, okay? Here, let me get you some socks to hold you over.
So you're breaking your promise. I understand now. You're nothing more than a greedy piece of trash who's trying to get a wishy at the expense of Mishy. Be gone, worthless human. I'd make a much better one than you.
Huh? Hey, what are you... Stop it! I
That was not the story I was expecting when I see the title Mishy and Boots. Holy crap! That was quite the ominous ending there. Holy! But, man, imagine if one of the Mishy mascots back in Crossbell went all evil like that themselves. I'm not talking about like what happened in Reverie, Trails into Reverie, but like, oh my goodness, that's just funny as heck. Damn, that movie sure went some crazy places by the end of it. I dig it. That shit was hilarious. I'm actually gonna have to agree with Aaron there. That was funny as heck. Man, if I had a magic doll that could grant me wishes, you know what I'd ask it? Yeah, I know exactly what you'd ask, you horn dog. Keep it to yourself. We're in pub. I'd ask it to give me a room full of Calvert's finest babes, so we can go off and wet each other's whistles, if you know what I mean. Now you're just trying to make a scene. Oh, Crossbell. I'd love to catch a show live one of these days. What are you talking about? You don't mean Oh, you mean one of her shows, huh? Bingo. Not that I don't want to pay a visit to Michelin Wonderland either, of course. A good vacation there where I can just take off, indulge in a ton of local theater, and maybe get Mishy to hug me once or twice sounds just perfect. Not that I'll get the chance to anytime soon with my work schedule being so hectic, unfortunately. Plus, you can't exactly step away from your side hustle willy-nilly, can you? Yeah, that's true too. One of these days, though. I don't know how, but I'm gonna make it happen or die trying. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. Yep, this is the last one we need. Obtained a brochure for Mishy and Boots. Okay, and there we go. We've got the achievement for collecting all the collectible books for this game. Alright, having finished their break, Van and his crew resume their work. And I also got the achievement for Unmatched Cinephile, so I guess that's just watching all the movies in this game. I was kind of afraid that Mishy and Boots story was about to go the same way as the horror one we saw last stream, or the stream before that. The one that actually gave me quite the jump scare. Like, God, hot damn! They really got me good with that one back then. Anyways, we got all these brochures. I think I'll pay a visit to that old guy first on the bridge.
What are we waiting for?
So, what's our reward? If it's like the other Trails games, we should be getting like some Zemurian ore or something. Were you able to get your hands on 12 different brochures for me? Yep, here you go. This should be all of them. Handed all Master Kukai the complete set of movie brochures. All of these filmed. These look like a fun watch. The brochures will sure come in handy when I have to pick. If I even get that far. Starting to feel like this will just make the choice paralysis even harder. I feel you. But don't mind me. That's a job well done, lad. Thank you kindly for the brochures. And here's your payments. Received Onyx Steel. Great, we've got a new mineral? Really? Seriously, every single game since the Cold Steel ones, the Zemurian ore has just been one-upped every single time. Is this some kind of metal? Yep, I came across it in one of my fishing trips. It's called Onyx Steel. We also call it Star Steel in the East. Very rare and precious metal you've got there. Legends say a weapon crafted with it can cut down 1,000 enemies without showing any wear. Mighty impressive. Okay, so it's more like an adjacent to the Zemurian ore, basically. But you need to be careful with it. Your run-of-the-mill smith won't be able to draw out its true power. You need proper technique to mold it. Heard you loud and clear. Appreciate it, old-timer. This is something else, alright. You're most welcome, lad. I'll need to find a specialist to handle this baby. Bet something like this will be a cakewalk for Basil's chief engineer. I should bring it up to Catra, see what he thinks. Okay, once we see where Catra is anyway. If he's like Agnes, he'll probably be talking to like Professor Esmeralda or something, maybe even Professor Cronkite. Anyways, we'll find that out while we're out and about,
on my way.
Doing the mandatory conversations now. So first off, let's go ahead and see who's out and about in the old town. Okay, we've got a few upstairs and then some people in the... Oh yeah, Daswani first. Daswani and his family. This is yummy! It's just as good as you said it was. It's lovely to get to sit down and enjoy this time as family. Oh well, I'm glad you both like it. When I came here the other day, I heard that they even serve some dishes with more Central Eastern flavors. Out for a meal with your family, Inspector. Good to see you're enjoying yourself for once. Look at you patrolling for the festival. Listen, I'm off duty, so I'll cut you some slack. Some. Just make sure you know your place and don't cross any... Daddy, you just said you're off duty, right? Just because you're acting off... because you're not acting off duty right now. Of course I am, sweetheart. I got all of my work done yesterday. You do have my undivided attention. Well, I'm glad to hear it. We don't get family time often. I think I see you walk out the door to handle a new case more than I actually see you at home. Right? Mommy misses you a lot. I know. I'm really, really sorry. You know, it's really hard for me to get time off work. I guess the guy's got it hard too. Dude just needs to learn to play the hooky a little. Maybe then he'll relax. Pardon the interruption. Damn, some nice pancakes too. I brought you all some desserts. It's on the house to celebrate the festival. Enjoy. Oh, this looks really yummy. You didn't have to, but thank you. You both look so happy right now. I definitely made the right call bringing them here today. And even Daswani's getting some sparkle. Oh my god! Victor, the homie! The homie! Damn, and that thumbs up too! Look at them! Got a pair of doting fathers over here. These two are pretty similar when you think about it, huh? Well played on Victor's part. Actually, while we're here, we did get those recipes. I could do a bit of cooking real quick.
Pick something, seeing ya. Pick something, are we seeing ya?
Oh, nope, I have to use the Arkwright's kitchen. Fun stuff. Oh, wait, I can't even make some of these, so I'm missing some of the ingredients. Right. Fun. These Prime Beast Essences and these Beast Essences. I'm gonna have to hunt some monsters for those. Oh, wait, actually, there should be some available for trade. I don't think I can even afford them right now.
Do you know what you want?
Hang on, ingredients. Never mind, we can get some. And it was essences, if I recall. We'll go modest with these, and maybe that'll be enough. Again. Just 3. Okay, mamma mia penne.
Piece of cake! See? I can cook too, you know.
Okay, now we just need this Earl Grey Mont Blanc.
It would be my pleasure.
Oh wait, I need more of those Prime Beast Essences.
I put quite
Way
a lot
more
of
than I
effort
thought I
into
needed.
this.
Oh dear. I need 4 more. No, 3 more.
Time to flex my cooking muscles.
Actually, wait, no, I think I could trade in for 3 more.
There's nothing better than this.
Hang on, right, back to the trade. Trade.
Do you know what you want?
Oh yeah, we've got enough. Okay, we've barely got enough
I
for
hope
that
to see
last
you again.
Recipe. Sweet. And honestly, I'd be surprised if there's still more food to collect after this point, so I think we'll also eat the food in our inventories now while we have the opportunity.
Sure, I don't mind. I learned this from Gran.
Yeah, get those last bit of stats from the gourmet points. Right, before that though, let's have a visit to the Laguna. Okay, well, this is an interesting mix and match of people here. Oh, hey everyone. Hi guys, nice to see you. Ni hao. Happy Revolution Festival. Oh great, Ashin's here too. Y'all are awfully cheery. And Shaheen is here too. What about Fee, guys? Did you ladies go to the bathhouse together? Yup, we made plans for it a little while back. But right now I'm on break. Just finished morning patrol. Oh, if anything comes up, just give me a call anytime. Be there in 5 minutes, tops. Calm down with the overexcited puppy vibes there. Okay, so just the girls here having a nice time at the bathhouse, okay. Actually, wait, speaking of the bathhouse, we could visit it in the, for now, just to refill our craft points for the, whenever we'll need to fight.
Business, baby.
Come back anytime.
Hey,
Hey, Riverside, who's here?
Taking off now.
I always love the festival.
Oh yeah, we already saw Bermotti, it's just whoever's downstairs on the
Well,
warway.
there's stuff right here. The very best.
Hey Sid, sorry to keep you waiting. Hey Sid, you feeling better now? You took quite a beating back there. Oh yeah, all the way back in chapter 2. Haha, yeah, thanks for asking. Actually, chapter 2 or chapter 3, I forget. Thanks for asking. I'm doing much better now. Dr. Long Kai gave me the okay to come. Things finally settled down in Longport, so we decided to pay Aaron a visit. Pay me a visit? You sounded more like you wanted to see the sights more than me. Aw, come on, we can do both. Especially with how big the capital is. Gonna need you to show us around, Aaron. Yeah, I'll take you to some of my favorite spots. Figure we can go hang out in the entertainment district, see off some of my faves. Oh, Edith's entertainment district? Hell yeah. Let's get going already then. No can do. Not with the old fart on my ass all day anyway. Call me old fart again and we'll see who's on their ass by the end of the day. Hey there, you with the red hair. You're Aaron, right? Found you. With your friends too, huh? Your luck's run out, Aaron Way. You had the misfortune of meeting me here today. Now face me! Oh yeah? You wanna throw down? Hey you guys, don't you dare... The loser treats the winner, and not just to one stall, to all of the stalls. As for the rules, okay, let's do best of in 3 minutes, 1 point per touch. I'm game. Let's go, Aaron. Okay, some gambling to see who treats whoever to the fruit stalls. As long as they don't mind getting their asses handed to them during the festival, I'm down for some fun. What about work, Aaron? Give it to him, Aaron. You too, Sid. They're not fighting, then. Looks like they were in good terms, actually. They just met a little while ago. I wouldn't call them friends, but let's just say they have a sort of friendly rivalry. Boys will be boys, I guess. Well, at least you're making friends. Come on, man. Is that what you got? I could fall asleep before you hit me. Oh, I see. They're doing slaps or something like that. Shut it, loser. Damn, you got some crazy reflexes. Well, funny you should say that, considering Aaron's like the one to more naturally become the evasion tank of the team. Here, I'll even make it easy for you. Think you could hit me now? Oh, bold strategy from Aaron. You show him, Aaron. 1 more minute, keep it steady. He sure knows how to draw a crowd wherever he goes. Afterwards, both Aaron and Van, who inadvertently got drawn into the contest, won, not failing to rouse the crowd that gathered around them. Their victory secured, they enjoyed their prize by taking a victory lap around all the stalls in Riverside at the loser's expense. Oh, that's neat. We really are just enjoying the festivities now. Yo, my favorite taxi driver. How you doing, Giordano? Nice going, brother. Picking the Revolution Festival to get hitched. Giordano's gonna drive you to City Hall in style. If you wanted, I'd drive you right onto heaven itself. I know this shindig ain't till later, but your good old pal Giordano knows the perfect spot for you two lovebirds to profess your love. Tall hill, great view, you'll hear the angels sing. Really? Oh, that'd be wonderful. Oh, glad his gig is doing well. Anyways, upstairs, Catra should be here. I think I saw a glimpse of Professor Esmeray here while I was checking the shops. Nope, never mind. That was Sao and Cronkites. And, Marduk's, Yep, here we have another weird trio, basically. Oh boy. My, if it isn't Van and one of his dear friends. So it is. A very happy festival to you all. Would you care to join us for a while? Ah, what the hell are you doing here, Sao? I knew you and the professor were invited for the ceremony, but I'm guessing you're not here to talk about the new weapons. Not with Sao here, anyway. Unless Heiyue's thinking of introducing assault frames to their arsenal now. Naturally, we have no such intention. Appealing as they are, they do not fit Heiyue in any more than the Empire's Panzer Soldats did. Though I am rather curious to know how well they'd work against it. They work in regards to martial arts. I'm at least aware of Taito techniques being used in Panzer Soldats, in the Panzer Soldat before, and there was Reen using the unarmed form of the 8 Leaves when back in Cold Steel 1. And I have no doubt that whatever Panzer Soldat can do, an assault frame will perform better. Have you tested them with the hollow style already? We most certainly did, and saw some success. How viable it is depends heavily on the pilot's own skills, however. Once we have established the hollow style's use in assault frames, it may be worth trying Gecko School techniques as well. I'd be happy to lend you some of my men for that trial if you wish. Yeah, Heiyue totally does that have any interest in the assault frames. Yeah, sure, Sao. Naturally, this is all in jest. I originally planned this meeting upon hearing that Marduk and Heiyue had dealings with one another during the crisis in Oracion. As such, I asked their general manager to arrange for this meeting, thinking this an opportunity that does not present itself often. I'm truly honored to be able to meet you, and I'm quite elated to hear that you wanted to meet with me so much. Actually, I heard your father was born in Longport, is that right? He was, though he left while young and made Basel his home for the rest of his years. I do hear he agonized long and hard about whether to become a merchant in Longport or a researcher. Fascinating. Longport's people do seem particularly inclined to becoming merchants. Happens often to Easterners from there. But if a genius researcher like you came from the same bloodline, clearly that rule is not absolute. Bloodline matters little to me to begin with. A person's inclination is decided but more by their individual personality and life experiences. I'm inclined to agree. When evaluating potential new hires at Marduk... Well, at least those two are getting along swimmingly. I don't trust a lick of what they say, but there's nothing to really go off here. Got no clue what they're up to. Better to just leave them be. Yeah, they've definitely got more planned for this festival, that's for sure. Like... Can't forget the C identities being reused again for the 3rd time. Oh, speak of the devil. Good day to you all. We've had quite a lot of interesting mixes, and I thought Catra would be with Professor Esmeray, not Recep, so this is an interesting setup here. Oh, look who it is. I hope you're all having a great festival. Indeed, I could see you're all hard at work patrolling. Associate Professor Esmeray and the woman from the CID, huh? And the Crown Prince's bodyguard here with you too, huh? Guess you were also told to patrol so you'd take a bit of time for yourself. Ah, you truly are sharp. I was highly reluctant to leave his side, regardless of the rest of his security personnel being there with him, but orders are orders. Still, I intend to return to him fairly soon, after I'm satisfied with my observation. Oh? Look over there. Discreetly, mind you. Oh, those three. Keeping an eye on them, huh? Huh, I see now. Yeah, not surprised you've got your eyes on them. Talk about a triple threat. I'm not familiar with the purple-haired man, but I can see why you'd be concerned with having Yang and that Marduk manager both there. Wonder if this meeting has anything to do with the president. No, it feels like it's more than just that. I haven't heard anything about that meeting myself. I was aware that our general manager was coming to Edith for the unveiling of the new weapons, but I've heard nothing regarding the White Orchid Dragon. Admittedly, even if I had, I doubt I would have been at liberty to discuss it. Huh. You need not feel guilty. We understand that your job comes with its own restrictions, much like ours do. That's why it's much more appreciated to have you join us for tea and a chat. You're always so good to us, and we're truly grateful. I am humbled by your kind words, Miss Burka. Ah, isn't this nice? We got a little friend circle of competent women starting up here. Can I join in? I get the impression we're all about the same age. Let Kayla in too. Why am I being included in this? Much as this does feel like a group worth being part of. Still, I'm 21. I believe Miss Twinings is 20? What? My circumstances are a little peculiar, but I am indeed 20 years old. But we're both so cool and composed. What about you, Najee? I'm 25. What of it? Nah, I was absolutely sure you were older than me. Youch. Esmeralda's the oldest one there, I see. I'm almost 28. Why am I the only one nearing her 3rd decade? No, it's okay. I'm still younger than Yang, and as long as I keep producing results as a researcher... Well, at least she's still pretty much very feminine as she is. You're way too young to be stressing about your age. For being so close to 30, you act more like you're 13. Regardless, I will stay here for the present to liaise and gather information, particularly on the group there. But if you require my aid, please let me know. I will hurry to your side. Will do. Thanks. Alright, next up, the Tyrell district. What are we waiting for? The only one we see here is what was going on in, oh yeah, somewhere down at the Pot place.
This tastes great.
Oh, Nate, on another date. Man, Revolution Festival is the best day of the year. Don't you agree, babe? Sure, the festival can be a real pain in the neck, but I still love today. Oh yeah. Nate kinda dumped her during the Tharbad saga because he got dragged off to work. Well, not dumped, but as in like he was forced to go to work. With that whole speech over, I don't have to think about work anymore. We can have fun together all day long like Adios intended. Oh, I also brought us some tickets for Golden Blood Director's Cut. Can't go wrong with that. Babe, are you mad about something? Nate, I think we should break up. Oh! Huh? What? Why? How can you say that? Why do you think, after everything that happened, I haven't heard from you in a whole month? Do you really expect me to be happy after being treated like that just because you decided to suddenly drag me out there? But babe, I didn't mean to ignore you. I've just been swamped with work, that's all. Uh-huh. What with that policewoman you were talking about too earlier? You sure seem to be enjoying her company just fine. Wait, I can explain. This is a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. Sucks to be him. Gehenna hath no fury like a woman scorned. Yeah, I think we should just leave those two alone and move on for now. Yep, okay. As per usual, Nate's love life is still on the rocks.
Taking off now.
Okay, let's see. There were a few bracers at the back, weren't they? Oh wait, there's a few of them in the hotel itself. Okay, who is it? No, another set of lovely ladies here. Oh, Van! Already doing your rounds, huh? Congrats on the festival, going off without a hitch. Yes, congratulations. It's so nice to see the whole city come together to celebrate. Hard to stop a 100-year tradition after all. Though this festival makes all the others look like a low-budget office party. It's still a special day for all of Calvert. There's been a ton of reporters asking me for interviews. What do you think of the festival? Any big plans for next year? All that stuff. Oh, I just consider that part of the festival spirit. Yeah, they gotta know everything about you. What you're gonna do, where you're gonna eat, what color panties you've got on. I just wish the reporters would chill with their really personal questions. Wait, really? They're overlooking that last bit of Aaron's sentence there, really? Nowadays, they really pick at you to try and get gossip material. Whatever happened to journalistic integrity? That last guy, goddess, he did not know how to take a hint. Huh, you handled the interviews and stuff. Well, it did kinda end up that way, yeah. I still have a lot to learn though. My seniors at the Tyrell Times have really been helping me out. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You've been a busy bee lately. I really owe you for helping me out to that article. It was about to blow up, wasn't it, Judith? Yeah, just a bit ago, those Buzz Raider guys never learn, I swear. Seriously, thanks Marielle. I saw you out there in Oracion too, giving it 110% like you always do. You really think so? Hearing you say that makes my heart all... Uh-huh. Aww, she's crying. She's finally being praised for some good work, for once. What? It's not like that. My emotions got the better of... I mean, no they didn't. I mean, I feel really thankful for all the help I've gotten. Not just from Dingo, okay? I'm just happy, you know? Oh, Marielle. Well, that's good to hear. Seriously, guys, you don't have any words of encouragement for our little bud here? I've got it. I want to repay you for setting everything up for us, so how about I treat you to a little makeover? I know the perfect place. Nina, Sarah, why don't you two come along with us? Oh, wait, you want to treat me? If I didn't, I wouldn't have offered. It's the least I can do, really. A girl's gotta look good when she takes the stage, you know? The limelight's coming your way, I can just tell. This is your chance to get used to all the attention. Then, when you get to strut your stuff to the one you, appreciate, you'll look good when you do it. Yeah, one problem, with that in Marielle's case. Judith. Okay, sounds like a plan. That's a girl. Shahina might be a tad young for this, though. I just wish Judith's friend Risha could have tagged along with us. She was supposed to be back today. Aw, damn, that would have been a sight to see, Risha here with these four as well, but I'm pretty sure she's probably still working, I wouldn't be surprised. Huh. Yeah, can't keep a good girl down. Marielle's finally being rewarded for her efforts. It's so sweet. Alright, now we'll see who's hanging out at the back.
Gonna eat something?
Okay, we have, Locksmith himself. Why did he remove the suit? Oh wait, I guess he did look a lot more incognito with that sort of outfit. Oh, good to see you two. Been a while since Long Lie, eh? Hey, come on, Mr. Prez. Think about your position for a sec, yeah? Huh, Fawn and the Crown Prince shooting the shit over drinks? Now there's something you don't see every day. Couldn't even tell you were all here until we were right in front of you. That's the Flying Swallow for you. Oh, don't give me too much credit. They owe much to their excellent attendance. Damn, look at all that security detail right here. Well, perhaps I can think of this as a little Long Lie reunion party. These sorts of meetings are few and far between. How could I refuse? Incidentally, I told Najee to take a few days off. Dare I say, this company here can fend for themselves just fine. Glad to hear Najee's getting a break. I actually just ran into her a while ago. Anyway, I'm sure you guys got a bunch of stuff you want to talk about. I'll mosey on out of here before your bodyguards glare a hole in my skull. I am not glaring. come now. You've no need to stand on formality in this company. You're right. Why not take a seat and help yourself to some skewers? This was one of my favorite local haunts back when I was in office. The skewers pair perfectly with a cold glass of Far Eastern sake. Huh, yes. I think you'll find the sake crisp and refreshing. Quite different from the aged stuff you'll find anywhere else. Speaking of, looks like you two have empty glasses. How about another round on me? Well, with all that security detail, these four are just gonna be just fine. Sharid, our former president, and Kilika, respectively. And, Fawn too, I guess. Alright, so Blacklight District this time.
Taking off now.
Who are we seeing? Risha could probably be down here. Okay, there's someone in the arena. Yeah, we'll check that out in a bit, but we'll see who's at the bar first. Wow, another really interesting quartet. Man, even Gotti's here. Like, damn. We've got someone from the Gralsritter, someone from Iscaria, and then one of Ikaruga's shinobi. Wonderful stuff. Hot damn, I knew this place was the talk of the town, but it's even more invigorating than I ever could have imagined. Hey, you said your name was Leon. I like the cut of your jib. You've got some fine taste for such a young guy still. Thank you, Mr. Director. It's an honor to hear that from the man himself, as such an avid fan of yours. I've watched your whole catalogue, actually. My partner enjoys them too. The standard cuts, at least. Oh, Leon likes the director's cut of Golden Blood as well, eh? He's a guy. He's definitely, Yep, still a regular guy, despite being one of the minions. Interesting choice of words there, my friend. Is that to say you've watched my director's cuts? Of course, sir. What tasteful man wouldn't? I've simply chosen not to share that with Celise. She'd fly off the handle if she ever found out. You say that, but you're still waiting for the right time to tell her, aren't you? I know how these things go, trust me. There are few finer things on the goddess's green earth than an older woman hot and bothered. Huh, I suppose so. Nothing gets past you, sir, does it? Not that you could ever tell that she's the older one from the way she acts. Oh man, this is great. I'm having the time of my life here. Tell you what, kid, the whole tab's on me. You guys too, don't be shy. Come join us. Well, if you insist. Far be it from me to turn you down. I shall accompany you until my princess has returned. Oh great, this can only end well, and what with the hell's got he doing down over here anyway? Far as I could tell, the guy tried researching for this place after he caught wind of it, but he got lost. That lad there bailed him out. Still, that's the one and only Salvatore Gotti, eh? Think I can get him to shoot one of his famous movies here? Oh, that would be an interesting sight to see, especially this being a semi-red light district too. You sure that's really a good idea? Shining a light on this joint? Crashing their little bachelor party is just asking for trouble. Probably best we keep our distance from them. Ah, but it's good to know Leon is a cultured man as well, despite how he acts. You know, I wonder if Kevin would be into that stuff too. Oh, Wazzy would sure as hell be into that, 100%. Gaius, probably not his thing. He's definitely more... that stuff definitely wouldn't be his kind of thing, for sure.
Strange posse.
Oh, hey, Brigard, and someone's fighting in the arena. Oh, if I had to guess, it's probably Shoes in the Wrecking House, or Risha. Huh, something's got everybody scared shitless. I'm getting deja vu here. Oh, hey, Master. Didn't realize you were here. Hey, you got any idea what all this hubbub is about? I believe your answer lies over there. Oh, it's Shizna and Walter. Holy cow. Oh no, Shizna, Walter, Jin, and Lucrezia. Oh my gosh, that's an immense, what immense four-way if you've ever seen one. Why are they not in the arena doing this? Hello? There's an arena right there. Oh, adios, I figured it was something along those lines, hoping it wouldn't be that extreme, but, well, blacklight. I have no idea what they're planning to do, but I can't just stand idly by and watch. Yeah, I'd really rather keep my distance, but I don't think we can here. Let's move. Come on, let's get this show on the road already. You're wasting a good opportunity otherwise. When else will we meet like this, huh? You make a fine point. Truly the stars must have aligned to direct us all here. Shall we pick up where we left off at the big game then? Well, no stopping this now. The hell there isn't! Hey, cut that shit out! You're choking the whole street with all this chi you guys are putting out. Ah, so very good to see you again, darling. Piss off, Spriggan. You expect me to pay attention to those nobodies? I've got bigger fish to fry over here. Oh, perfect timing. You guys should hop in and join the fun too. What do you say? Do I look like I want to get my face rearranged? Yeah, I thought not. And you're a bracer for crying out loud. What are you doing, egging them on? Look, I'm not gonna contest that, Van, but look at these guys. Do I look like I can hold them all off by myself? Yeah, no, not that happening. So yeah, if this is gonna happen, we might as well take it down here and contain the spread. If there's any part of Edith that can shake off a street fight, it's this place. Okay, I'll give you that, but still. Even here, collateral damage is all but inevitable. All hell will break loose once that first punch is thrown, whether you intend for it or not. Why not take the fight to the Colosseum instead? A purpose-built arena should prove a suitable place for a 2-on-2 match. The man does have a point. Agreed. I say we take up the Roaring Lion's suggestion. I don't care where we fight. Let's just get the show on the road already. We'll draw lots to come up with the teams. Everyone good with that? So cool, we have 2 Ouroboros members, an A-rank bracer, and a Divine Blade, all in the same room, or the arena in this case. Following Burgard's suggestion, the 4 stepped into the arena and drew lots to determine the 2 sides. Oh, and we get to watch? Oh please, tell me we get to see most of it at least. So I'm with the Immovable, eh? Now this should be fun, and the Ouroboros Enforcers are together. It's an honor and pleasure, Silverblade. Enjoy the company while you can, because I'm tearing you both down. Now stop yapping and start... Now wait just a minute, Walter dear. Oh, what? Did this not remind you of our day out in Alacion? This team seems rather stale to me. It's not every day we get an opportunity like this. What say we devise a different matchup? So what, you guys want to draw lots again? Oh, for crying out! Okay, fine, here we go again. Okay, the ladies versus the guys this time. It's definitely different indeed. Well, this is certainly different. Now this I like. This ought to make for a better match. You two were both title school disciples back in the day, weren't you? Wait to see what those fists can do at their very pinnacle. Are you seriously trying to get me to team up with him? You dense. For once, I agree with my cantankerous friend here. Sorry, but we're gonna have to veto this one. Oh hush, I can't believe you two. Fully grown, you're still bickering like children? Please, it's only for one match. Can it? I don't give a rat's ass about what you have to say. It ain't happening. Oh really? Really? We had to go through this multiple times, really? I suppose this was how it was always going to turn out. Then what was the point of drawing lots? There we go, this is more like it. Now can we get started already, or what? I have to say, after all that, my enthusiasm for this has gone down the drain. Either way, now there's nothing to stop us. Let's have ourselves some fun, boys and girls. And that's our cue to jet. I don't want to be in a 5-arch radius once they're at it. You can leave it if you wish. I personally am curious to see how this plays out. Alright, don't let me stop you, Master. See you later. Oh, but before I go, you guys, just don't destroy the place, will you? Okay, maybe that's too much to ask. Just keep it to yourselves, I guess. It's better not hear any about this on the surface. You're awfully serious about that. It's not actually gonna happen, right? Aaron, do you see the powerhouses we have here? There's a high chance of that rumbling in the surface. Ah, but it's a shame we can't see the rest of the fight. Damn it. Oh well. It's a shame too, because aren't at least two of those characters playable?
What are we waiting for?
Oh wait, okay, the place we need to go is all the way in Andalucia.
Welcome to Andalucia Patisserie!
Oh hey, look at the ladies here enjoying some sweet treats. Oh man, these pancakes are the shit! You really do know what you're talking about. You're right, it is good. The butter gives it such richness, and the flavor only deepens the longer I taste it. I'm glad you enjoy them. They've been one of my favorites since I was a student. Though I'm nowhere near their biggest fan. I know someone who could probably talk at that length about every... Wow, speak of the devil! Wait, Van? When did you get here? Getting real cozy there, talking about personal information. Guess you can be laid back sometimes when you want to, A-rank bracer. That's one bunch of women that could kick some ass. Haven't seen you ladies since the after party. Leon and I split up. We're just looking around like you. I'm almost done with my round when I bumped into these two. We got to talk a bit during the after party and stuff, so I said, why not take a break and chat a little? I'll be heading back to Crossbell after this. I'm glad I was able to be here for the festival. I don't come home often, but I'm glad I did this time. It was worth it. Right. Okay, so whatever job Yue had for Risha is almost complete. Nothing says you can't come again in a year. I would love to, but Archon Seal keeps me so busy I might not be able to. I'll definitely keep it in mind, though. Well, there's nothing wrong with keeping an eye on things, of course. You should maybe hold off on taking any strange jobs today. Yes, the last remnants of A were taken out as of 3 days ago, and it doesn't look like anyone else is on the move yet. But it doesn't hurt to be cautious. There will definitely be pushback, so this calm before the storm is the time you should take to rest and recover. Yeah, I get it. Look at you, still playing the part of good vice prez. Just like that time you drilled a lecture into my skull when you caught me skipping classes to come here. Why? Exactly. Are you making it look like it was my fault? That's entirely on you. And may I remind you, I was the student council president after the second year? You did a campaign speech for me. Not so much did, as Renee dumped it on me last minute. Winged most of it, to be honest, but hey, it worked. You can't complain. Oh, can't complain. Especially about that part about me beating up those thugs and busting out corrupt staff. That really helps my campaign. You know what? I really think it would help a student council president's campaign like that, Elaine. Do you have any idea how scared everyone was to approach me the year after my election? Okay, but that actually literally happened. And don't forget about getting flooded with fan mail after the fact. I'd say it prepared you for real nice for your current job, eh? You... They're so close, it's adorable. Just get a room already, you two. And they're really not going out? Apparently had the hots for each other back in the day, but not anymore. Don't know if I buy that crap. I agree with Aaron here. Honestly, I ship these two more than the game trying to ship Agnes and Van together. Oh, there's still more here in the Over District. So where are we going? Oh, the Cathedral. Okay. Right, who do we have here then? Because the Dominions and the Iscariot are out. Who's left? Oh yeah, here's Catra. Quite an interesting venue for these folks to be in. Hey everyone, keeping an eye on things? Yep, I heard Professor Hamilton's come by. Hello there, and happy Revolution Festival. Haven't seen you this past month. Hey there, old man. What are you doing here with the Professor? Well, we're roughly the same age after all. We've met before here and then. Before the Great Spire and the Lozol Bridge are both the Great Spire and the Lozol Bridge are the Professor's designs after all. I'd heard about that. I still remember how the budget was so tight regarding the specs that it could make both workers and artisans weep. All the mirror in the world and you couldn't cut us some slack. You've quite the low opinion on Longport businessmen. Do you remember no expense was spread when it came to worker safety? As far as I'm concerned, it's the artisan's task to see a plan realized at a reasonable price. The Professor's plans should not be an exception. I swear, just you wait till the high-speed orbital network expansions and their new Red Star factory are done. You won't have any single complaint once those are done, and then I don't want you to be so stingy with bonuses. Heh, is that so? I am very much looking forward to it now, I assure you. I'd heard people talk about them bickering. Guess that's how it's always been for them. Old folks be old folks, I guess. The old man looks like he's having fun. Well, they're both largely responsible for the Republic's development. They might bicker like dogs, but they get along quite well. The orbital network continues growing, and the distance between the people in the Republic continues to shrink with it. The entire continent will still follow. Which brings us to the topic at hand, that being the current state of the eastern part of the continent. I trust you understand what I mean, Gian? Ah. Heh. You really are not someone to be underestimated, Professor. Shall we move on to the main topic then? Gladly. This about the desertification happening in Eastern Zemuria. Even the President's been getting involved. Your Grand's one hell of a woman. Yeah, this shit's got to do with all of us. Even the old man can see that. And eventually, depending on how far the desertification goes, it's going to involve the rest of the continent eventually. Well, yeah, she's been an important figurehead for half a century. Right, okay, we've combed the city pretty thoroughly, and the only thing out of place was the number of weirdos around. Can't be too careful, I guess. Might be worth doing another sweep of the city in the car just to be safe. I should do that once I've taken care of all the 4 SPGs and other stuff on our plate. We also need to talk to Katra about the ore we got. To advance the main story, please select finish walking around with the from the travel menu. Okay, Katra, hello. Okay, Katra's not willing to talk about it just yet. Okay, interesting. Alright, so we'll just head back to Old Town for the time being then, I guess. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I think I'm just done with everything at this point. Yeah, Katra's still not willing to talk to us about the ore. Actually, maybe if we visit the Stanley factory, maybe they can work with it.
Welcome.
If not, maybe you have to wait a bit.
Do you know? I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Okay, not at the moment. Okay, we'll be back then. Right, should I get in the car now? Hopefully I'm just being paranoid about all this. Best to err on the side of caution though. I mean, if we get a message with someone trying to use the C name, yeah. I think it's best to just take the matter seriously. The main story will advance if you choose to get in the car. Unfinished quests and unseen sub-events will disappear. Yeah, I don't think I've missed anything, have I? maybe I have, but oh well if I do, if I did. Oh wait, we're getting the Spriggan report now?
Truly well done.
Okay, so no more requests from this point.
Headquarters is sure to be impressed.
Okay, cool. There we go. We managed to get to AAA. And wow, okay, the AAA rank threshold is extremely generous. Actually, from the looks of it, it seems like you could miss all the points and still manage... Well, still get the AAA rank, but, like, fail on the... Well, yeah, even fail on the extra point parts. Oh well, this was an almost perfect run. I only missed 1 or 2 SP from that one request all the way back in chapter 1 or 2, when we were taking Ferry around. Let's see, Altium Guard, accessory, 100% ailment prevention, and lots of stat buffs.
That's just about perfect.
See? You get it.
Really? Oh, come on! We haven't had Anya as the Employee of the Month. Great. Wait, if that was going to be the case, I should have dragged Anya's with us. Oh, fun stuff. Well, I didn't know about this, but... Yeah, well, considering the main story is going to continue next time, yeah, I think we'll get... Yeah, I think we'll end the stream here for today then, even though it's a bit early than I usually do. Because who knows how long the main story part's gonna take. And also, once we get to the final dungeon, yeah, that's its own stream. 100%. So yeah, I'm gonna end things here for today. So thank you everyone for watching, and everyone that'll be watching in the future, and I shall see you all next time. Yeah, Gaming in the Kaylee, if you're still there, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoy your evening as well. But yeah, take care everyone. I'll be continuing the finale tomorrow for Trails Through Daybreak, and then also after that with we'll get to Fire Emblem on Sunday as per usual. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful evening.